All right, jumping into Final Fantasy X. Welcome to String Tungsten. We are starting out with a new mod. So Carifian, the genius that they are, made a new mod. Originally, we tried out the Masters mod. Now we're trying out the Auto Haste mod. So what this does is it changes nothing in the game except one thing. Every single enemy has Auto Haste. Every single enemy is very fast. So that's the whole mod. That's the challenge. We're not going to do like a solo run or anything. We're just going to play through the mod and see how we like it. I mean, honestly, if I did like a solo run or an NSG, or not NSG, but OSG. I could do an NSG too, but OSG, own sphere grid, it would probably make it a little bit harder. But yeah, I just want to give this a shot. It seems really exciting. It's such a simple change that could be disastrous. Like, can you imagine Chocobo Eater? It's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be torture. It's going to be the worst experience ever. But we'll see. I won't be using Cutscene Skipper, unfortunately. I could skip a few, just like from like the built-in option. Down with the Ronso. Thank you for the 11 months, Tungsten. Maybe the Ronso will get away this time. They'll be faster. Yeah, I've thought about looking into that. Isn't the Cutscene Skipper like the Untitled Project X or whatever? Like there's like some mod that allows you to skip cutscenes. Welcome stream, Alex. Get this iconic opening. An opening I think we've all seen many times. The Ronso just can't catch a break. Moments in. Death count 0. We can start at death count, sure. Let me see if I can actually do it right. What is it? Text?
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
I think I still have the death count from the Masters mod too. What is this? DC AH Auto Haste. Death count Auto Haste. We enjoy the cutscenes in this house. No, that's not the first time someone's asked me that. Where someone's like, hey, like, are you gonna like skip the cutscenes? Like, what are you thinking? And I get the point. I get the idea. I understand. And I'm not gonna say I'm opposed to it. I just happen to not do it. Like, I don't really have a firm hard line either way, to be honest. Yeah, one of the big reasons to remove the cutscenes, in my opinion, is we could arguably just tear through the game. Like, can you imagine if we can like complete a challenge run in one day, like from beginning to end, do the entire run? Like, that would be kind of cool. That's the only that's like the main driving factor where I'm like, maybe I want to do it. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, I get what you mean, Banshee. You're not wrong. Yeah, it's kind of like, I actually talked about this. I think last run or a few runs ago, where it's like there's these very emotional cutscenes, right? But they just don't hit as hard when I'm watching them for like the 34th time. Where I'm just like, I mean, it's sad, but also like, I'm just trying to get Kamari to the end here, you know?
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
All right, let's see if I mess this up.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll...
That should appear. We'll
do
see.
This. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Ace block in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
We've watched a year worth of Saturdays of Final Fantasy X. True.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe.
Banshee
tonight?
just wants to be your liberator from the cutscene hell.
You can't do
It is rough sometimes to get like
I
cutscene,
mean,
you know,
Tomorrow.
over and over and over. But I don't think it'll happen this time. Like, hot take, I don't think I die once. I'm also gonna reduce that a little bit. That's a little bit bold. Yeah, I'd have to look into what speedrunners use for skipping cutscenes, because I'm sure they do, right? The amount of lost practice from watching a cutscene would be ridiculous. Like, maybe they don't do it on like official runs, but you know.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home.
Let's
when I
clip
heard
that.
the news. Our hero, Jack,
Oh, me saying I don't die once.
thin air.
I don't. I've never died ever in this.
Fan.
I never died ever in this game. I'm so good. I'm the best there's ever
So now I
been.
says to myself, what are you thinking?
Truly the best there's ever been.
I went running straight back home.
Never
Sat up
failed
talking
in any
about Jack
fight.
all night.
Definitely not lying. Don't look at my videos.
Whoa.
let's lie to this lady and tell her we can get her tickets.
Anyway,
Get some
10
potions
years
for
later,
it.
The Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today.
What if Luca Goer's 2 times speed? Nah, they won't be.
Make
The
way,
reason
make way.
I know that is because
Coming through.
I messed up, and so how we do this mod is there's like a data file that you apply, and I didn't realize I had it applied the entire time I was doing my Blitzball videos, and it didn't change anything. Each death is 1 hour of Unalesca cutscene on cycle. I did think about doing a if any of my party members die, I reset to Xanarkand stream. I think that'd be kind of fun. The idea is I would reset to Xanarkand, but I would keep everything. Like, I'd keep all my party members, I'd keep all my stats, but if anyone like dies, like anyone KOs, like not a game over, just if anyone KOs, shatters, petrified, anything like that, it's a reset to Xanarkand. I don't know, that might be a little bit crazy. Yeah, I think before I do that, I'll probably do like more Aeon only runs. Like have Valfor and Xanarkand fighting for his life. You know how it is. Saves the party from being traitors. Truly. The some things kill guaranteed. I know Anima does, but if you summon, then that doesn't happen. Yeah, like this is actually a good example of a cutscene you can skip. It is crazy how incredible this scene is, even in today, even in today's games. Doing Dark Aeons or just the regular story? Just the regular story, and then we'll see how we feel.
doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Gosh, if I die in Xanakin after all that boasting about how I'm not going to die ever, oh, it's going to be bad. I guess the one thing I am kind of worried about is the boat to Kilika. That fight against the Sin Scale in the water, or Sin Spawn. That's going to be really annoying. That's going to be really annoying.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
You can't skip these epic cutscenes ever. I skip cutscenes, but only the Seymour ones. Only when Seymour's on stage, on screen, on focus, that's when I skip them.
Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look,
No, I think you're right, Banshee. I'm gonna be honest. I cheated a little bit. I did a little bit of testing because I had to. Right, I played through this beginning portion a little bit, and I didn't have too many issues. I just played the first 2 fights, but I just had to make sure that the enemies were auto hasted. That like I had set it up right, because it would have been the worst stream ever if I. Can you imagine? I'm like auto haste mod, and then it's not. Like just the most clickbait thing ever. I just didn't set up the mod correctly. That would be really annoying.
take it. A gift from Jet.
Oh, thank you. I Smoke Dro just subscribed. Nice.
I hope you know how to use it.
Oren, let me tell you how many times I've played this game. Too many times.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
I actually want to see if I times 4 how fast do they move. Oh, they're moving. They're wiggling. That's crazy.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
True. I feel like these ones are supposed to attack me, actually. If they don't attack me in the tanker, I know something's weird. I'm gonna be honest, I know the essence of this mob, but I didn't read all the patch notes. So there might be a note about this section, like maybe you don't get attacked in Xanarkand. I don't know. I should have read everything, but I very quickly just set it up, and you know. It's the same as the Masters mod, like with the setup, so it wasn't too bad. We should get Demied into a Dragon Fang here. We'll see.
Get out of my town!
Some can't.
No problem, Gwyneth. Thanks for joining the stream. This is a fun game to replay over and over because there's so many different kind of runs we can do. A lot of the weekend streams we do are just dedicated to the idea that we can do like a special run. This one is actually a mod developed by Carifian, who's a very talented mod author in the community. Made the Masters mod, which is a complete rebalance of the game, as well as, you know, eliminating AP outside of boss fights. And then they also made this one, which is just all enemies have haste, which is not too bad right now, but I think as we go forward, like you see a double demi there, that doesn't normally happen. As we go forward, it's going to be a little bit treacherous, I will say. I think that's the right term. Okay, hot take. Do I just defend here for a bit? Does it matter? Like, should I get Orin his overdrive for the next fight? That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Because I know I can't die here. Wait, maybe I do that. Maybe I give him a little potion so he takes more damage, so he gets more overdrive charge. I don't know. This might be too much to ask. Thank you for subscribing, David Fitchett. Yeah, I just don't think I'll be able to get enough damage on Orin to get the overdrive without expending way too many potions. Also, very big thing. We need to buy potions and antidotes and stuff in Besaid. We gotta remember that. If we don't do that, life is gonna be hard. Yeah, I wish Demi was more effective in this game. I think it's really good against certain bosses, but when I was a kid growing up, I got so burnt out on the idea that it never worked that I never tried to use it. Like, there were some fights where it made sense, but it just never worked so much that I was like, well, what am I doing? I want to say, isn't it like Dark Flan takes Demi damage, which is really nice? Like, there is uses for it, it's just so few and far between. Yeah, I give up on my plan of Dragon Fang in the next fight. I was hoping to hit the tanker and the Sin Scout. I don't even know if you can. Why potions? I was trying to get Orin to take more damage from Demi in hopes that he would get his overdrive. I think I'll just have to believe that I win the next fight. I was thinking if I can hit the tanker and the front row of Sin Scale, like, well, one of them is shining or whatever, that could be a big, like, boost. But it's probably fine. I'm probably trying to go too big brain when I could just do the fight and win.
Let's get out of here.
Demi Fury was your go-to? Nice.
Huh?
I think I always did Flare.
Give me a break, man.
Let's see what we do here. Yo, let's go. Alright, I might be in danger. If I die in Xanarkin, that'll be bad. Had all that talk about how I'm never gonna die. Hey, hit Orin, dude. He's there too. Like, what's the big idea? Fun fact, you can get like new dialogue, quote unquote. Not really, but in this area, if Orin's dead, Tidus will have like a dialogue where it's just 3 dots, and then he looks over to the tanker. Like, he doesn't speak, but it indicates like you should take down the tanker. It's not something many people see because it's really hard to have Orin dead here, but it's kind of interesting.
This could be bad. That. Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Alright, this might be foolish, but now I'm just going to go all out on this. I think it's the way. I don't think I hit the people doing spines. I don't think I care. I think I just care about taking down this tanker. Nice. Yeah, the idea of Orin's overdrive was not great. It didn't really work out at all how I thought it would. But that's fine, you know. We lost a few potions. I'm not too heartbroken over it. There's far worse actions I could have taken later on in the game. Like growing up, I sold all my dark matter for money. And then I was like, wait, I need that. Oh, man. Yeah, the Geoskino fight as well should be pretty similar to this scenario. Geoskino, when he swipes you, does halves your health in that first encounter. So we shouldn't be able to lose. We shouldn't be able to die. Don't know about Kodos, though, because I think Kodos can kill us. Kodos will be a problem. You can game over. That's your first, like, game over point. Your realistic game over point, I think, is Kodos. I think what happens a lot is people don't touch the save sphere before the Kodos fight. They go in super weak, and then they get a game over because you have no HP. So we're going to make a point not to do that.
This is it. This is no story. It all begins here.
Sucked into the whale. I know we've all been there. We've all been there. Maybe you should have saved your overdrive for that fight. I think with Orin, oh, you mean for Titus, sorry. That's a good point. I probably should have, actually. That's actually a good idea. That's a mistake on my end.
Old man?
I don't think there was ever really a risk that the Sin Scale would kill me there. So the overdrive for the Kodos fight would have been ideal. We'll see if we can survive without it. I hope we can.
I thought about it a lot.
I'm sure we can, right? Definitely, maybe.
Where I was, what I got myself into, I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy.
Thought you were already doing an auto haste challenge, but realized it was someone else.
A dream.
Oh, no worries. Welcome to the stream, Jamal.
Wanted someone
I think
beside
Dan SGO8, Mr. Dark Anima No Sphere Grid 2008 is doing one. Griffin released this on I don't even remember, like mid-March. So it's pretty new. So I think a lot of people are jumping into it. I saw Blitz Ace posted today. They're doing like a Titus only, mandatory bosses only run, like something crazy like that. Like I'm really looking forward to that one from Blitz Ace. And then Adamance is, I think, continuing the grind of Dark Anima, Brask's Final Aeon. Yeah, there's a lot of cool challenges kind of going around the community for sure. A lot of people doing a lot of really cool things. I haven't checked out Dan's video yet because I didn't want to like. I'm always torn on that stuff, right? Because I don't want to like watch a video of a challenge I'm about to do because I always feel like I'm gonna treat it like a walkthrough. You know what I mean? I always feel like I'm gonna like just copy what they did. So I try to like watch it after I do mine, and it's really interesting too. Like if you do a run that someone else has done and then watch theirs after, you're like, oh, like why didn't I think of that? You know, and like they do things that you didn't think of, and vice versa. I think it's really cool. I gotta think if I want to learn the Albed language right now. Probably not. I'll probably learn it legitimately. I'll pick up the primers. I won't cheat. I won't load it from another save. Haste is not dispellable. It's auto haste, so it stays on no matter what. That's my understanding. There's no way we can get rid of it. It's kind of like how you have armor with auto haste and you can't get dispelled on your characters, right? It's that same idea. Yeah, I'm actually curious. What do you guys think is going to be the hardest fight? I think early on, Sin Spawn underwater with Waka is going to be hard. Chocobo Eater as well. Those are the two that pop out in my mind as like, this is going to be a pain. Chocobo Eater and underwater Sin Spawn. Sin Spawn because you're not that leveled up yet, and Chocobo Eater because it's already kind of an annoying fight. That being said, it's been a while since I've legitimately fought the Chocobo Eater. Like, normally I'm just doing some wacky challenge when I face it. But this is pretty close to legitimate in comparison to what we've done in the past. Like, I'll have 3 people, which I don't normally have. And I'll have Aeons. I'll have all these things that maybe it'll be easier now. But then Chocobo Eater is auto haste, so I don't know. I just don't know. I'm going to have to actually think about overdrive modes too. In my solo runs, it's just loner 24/7, but now I gotta think what makes sense. I think Comrade makes the most sense. Across the board, maybe. We'll see. Extractor. Oh, that's a good point. Extractor's gonna be fun too. Yeah, I'm trying to think when you get a lightning strike weapon. I think we can get it dropped from the Machina on the way to Extractor. But then that's all RNG, right? Like, that's just me hoping for the best. Yeah, I mean, thinking far, far in the future, the idea of facing Penance, not so sure we can do that. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. No clue. I really don't know. This always scared me as a kid, because, like, he would hit me for 220, and then I thought, like, my first time I fought him, that he would hit for 220 again. So I kept on throwing potions as a kid trying to heal, but they just kept on doing, like, half my health, so I always thought I was going to die in this fight. Until eventually I just accepted that he couldn't kill me. Who am I going to run from my main party? That's a good question. I'm immediately thinking fight fire with fire. So I want Tidus to be in the party for haste. Because if I just have haste on my people, then it doesn't matter, right? Also, that's a really good point. I think once I get auto haste on armor, I'm going to really like... The challenge is going to take a very easy turn until we face serious enemies. Who have we not played recently? We haven't used Yuna recently. We haven't used Orin recently. We haven't used Tidus, Waka. No, wait, no, we did use Waka. We did a Waka OSG. I think the smart bet is use Tidus, Waka, Riku. But I mean, isn't that the answer all the time? Like, that's kind of boring. That's like the boring correct answer.
And into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
I think I want to run Lulu. Lulu, Yuna, Tidus, maybe. I think that's like a balance of good and bad. I think there's worlds where we enter a fight, Lulu and Yuna have such little HP they get obliterated in 2 seconds, and it's funny, and it's fun. But then Tidus is there to like actually like play ball. And then if Yuna gets a turn, then summoning. If Lulu gets a turn, magic is good. Maybe something like that.
Cold.
Yeah. Me and High Road and Thunder Plains Pass. Yeah, those will be tough ones too. I think I think the amount of times I'm going to enter a fight and get gored to death by a dual horn is going to be ridiculous. Like, because I won't be able to react. I'll just enter, get gored, and be like, well, I'm running Yuna and Lulu. Guess they die. Oh, I almost... almost overwrote the Blitzball save. I can get it back, but it's annoying when I do that. It takes me like 20 minutes to recreate it. That would have been awful. Get our withered bouquet. High potion, love it. Just need the flint, which should be... Oh gosh, is it over here? I actually don't remember. I think this is the wrong way. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think there's a door where I'm going. Maybe I'm just not paying attention, but it would be cool to see some sign of Seymour here. I feel like there's no reference that he was ever here. Oh, I missed the ether. Dang it. Is there really an ether? I must have... I don't know if... I think I might have missed on every single one of my runs. This is the equivalent of, like, I think, like, the lightning marble times 8 on the way to the far plane that I just never grabbed until, like, the last time I played. I think it's, like, lightning marble or something. Yeah, that ether would have been nice. Especially because I'm talking about using Yuna and Lulu.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
He did.
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Maybe I'm an idiot, but shouldn't he have taken the wood into like a smaller enclosure? Like heated up like one of the small rooms instead of where he is.
Wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Kind of the idea of heating a big room versus a small room. Am I gonna go NSG on this auto haste challenge? No, I don't know if I get NSG on the regular game. Although I have been thinking about doing that more and more. Yeah, honestly, what I've been thinking about, like, and maybe this is like a bad idea, I don't know, but I was thinking I should probably like do a no sphere grid run in this game, and I should probably do a speed run in this game. Like, I feel like it would give me a new appreciation for the game as a whole, that I don't currently have. I think it's like it's like viewing the game from a different perspective. I'm gonna hope he doesn't crit me. Let's go. Is the potion good enough? I don't know. Surprised Tia's knew how to light a fire, considering he's from a gigantic city that didn't require to light fires. Yeah, it does seem kind of interesting that he's got that skill. Maybe his dad was like, I'm going to teach you how to light a fire, and now I'm going to go off to training, and I'll be right back. You know? Yeah, it seems incredibly resourceful for a person of his position. That's right. It's Kodos and me, a fiend in human disguise. That's what they say when they hit you. They're trying to convince Riku to kill you. And they're saying it's a fiend in human disguise. Which honestly, like in hindsight, like thinking about it more, I guess it kind of does make sense to the idea that like, why would they think there's a human here? Like they would immediately, you would think, oh, it's a mimic. It's someone trying to pretend to be human, because you wouldn't think someone's just chilling here. Yeah. Really good RNG on those evasions. Oh, yeah, I got incredibly lucky. I think I'm fine. His pop's too busy doing blitz balls. Yeah. Oh, welcome to stream, Juby. So the challenge is auto haste. So what we have set up here is Carifian, the mod author of Master's Mod, made a new mod called Auto Haste Mod. So it gives every single enemy auto haste. So that's what we're kind of fighting through right now. We just got to beat every single enemy, and every single enemy has auto haste. Yeah, like you just wouldn't. I feel like you just wouldn't think that like, oh, it's a person that needs help. You would immediately think, oh, fiend. Like, let's take it out. Sucks to suck, Kodos. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I want to grind. I think it's smart, but how much? That raises the question, do fiends fight other fiends? I think yes, right?
Phew. That was close.
I feel like there's reference to this in 10-2.
Hey, let me go.
I don't know. I feel like they probably fight each other, but if there's someone who's living, like they would team up to fight them, kind of like how they do in the fights here. Because the idea of like, oh, I hate that fiend versus like, oh, I hate that living person even more. What if it is human? Both are the same in death. I forbid it. We take it with us. I know this scene way too much. Sorry. They do always seem to team up. I wonder how fiends interact with sin scale. That'd be an interesting thing to learn. Like, are they just cool with each other? Do they hate each other? I don't know.
Hey, that
I think he says get down or something. I forget what he says.
Okay.
What did you call me? You want me to what, buddy?
Right, whatever. I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
I guess that's fair. They'd just be a bundle of pyroflies around other fiends. I could see that being the case. The thing is, this is probably explaining like the Ultimania too, like in a section I haven't read or something like that. Like it feels like there is definitely an answer. Oh, I forgot. No sphere yet.
Oh, almost.
We're doing the standard. I probably should have done expert actually, just for fun. I do the standard all the time. They don't resent the dead. Why do they attack Orin? Oh, that's a good point. Oh, plot hole. Yeah, no, Lulu does say it in Kilika. I want to say the line is unsent become fiends who envy the living, and soon that envy turns to anger, even hate. I think that's the line.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there's... We're gonna go down there, and then we should be able to... Okay.
Roger.
I don't think she says becomes fiends. I think she just says the unsent envy the living. That envy turns into anger, then it turns to hate. I'm always curious what people thought about this, like when the game came out, because this is so different to any other Final Fantasy. But I will say this about like Square, like they were willing to experiment with their leveling systems. Like they kind of went crazy. They're just like we're gonna do whatever, and I don't know, you know what I mean? I kind of appreciate that. Like they don't always get it right. Some of the leveling systems I'm kind of like but like they're willing to figure out something. Let's get into a few fights here. Oh yeah, I could get potions for Keiku. At the very least, I definitely want to buy antidotes in Bisay, which I think I can buy antidotes. I actually forget. I think so. I don't want to grind too much, but I think what I want to do is I want to do like 4 to 5 fights. You know what I mean? Like that seems very reasonable to me. Like 4 to 5 fights, go back to Keiku, get my little grenades, get my like 2 level ups. So that's fight number 1. You know, I'm actually okay doing boosters here. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna turn on enemy encounters frequently. I'm gonna do a little bit of cheating here. No one pay attention to the sword in the upper left-hand corner. It means nothing. I think as long as I don't turn on the booster that heals me and makes me strong, that's the line. Also, we won't turn on the no encounters. We can only ask for more encounters, not less. Although am I in trouble here somehow? Am I in danger? Uh-oh. Oh no. Die? This doesn't help me at all. That gives Tidus no experience. I guess it gives me power spheres. That's very fun. Yeah, I want to say Keiku, like it's infinite. Like he'll just continuously give you 3 potions over and over and over and forever. Right? I'm gonna make enemy encounters normal again. I think that's enough fights. Yeah, I mean we can do it that way. That does make sense. Like, I don't know, it's almost like they programmed it in a way that didn't really make a lot of sense. Like, they made a mistake.
We'll go as soon as...
Yeah, I like to think it's Keiku because he gives you potions. And then when Keiku dies, you can get high potions off him. Although, I've never tried to double up on the high potions off Keiku. I'm trying to remember. When you when you
We'll go as soon as you're.
when you go into home, you can never backtrack, can you? Oh, I gotta go to the loading screen, don't we? We gotta like dive in, go through the loading screen, go back, and then go up. Yeah, this seems like a job for ×4 speed. Yeah, and then we go back. Then we go up. That little chocobo's saving for its life right there. Little autosave chocobo. Yeah, there it is. How many do we want? Probably like 30. I don't want to be here for 99. That's boring. Although maybe it'll be quick.
We'll go as.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone knows about this tactic. You can just do this over and over and over. I actually only just recently learned about it.
We'll go as soon as you're ready.
I don't think I tried it in the Masters mod, though. I don't remember if I did. Yeah, but we can just back and forth, get your 3 potions. To be fair, we don't need that many potions. Like, not really. We'll do it 2 more times. Dos mas, as they say. Just to get our stuff going here.
We'll go as soon as you're ready.
1 more. Perfect. We did it.
We'll go as soon as you're ready.
Welcome to the stream, Jose. Trick is old. I remember doing it on the base game. Nice. It's so funny because, like, obviously the internet existed when this game came out, but, like, in my personal experience, in a very rudimentary form, like, you know, people didn't have smartphones and all that stuff. Like, you could go onto, like, game forums and read about stuff like this, but it wasn't as widespread. So, like, when you found something like this, it was always so cool. Because then you wonder, like, oh, who else knows? Because, you know, surely someone else found this potion trick, you know, and so on and so forth. It's really cool stuff. Oh yeah, they're trying to beat Riku up. My goodness, they know she's got far less HP. You know the funny thing, in my experience, Riku never gets her overdrive here because you never take enough damage. But she's gonna get her overdrive here. By golly, she's gonna get an overdrive. Oh, no worries. So the challenge is it's a mod from Carifian. Very brilliant mod author. Also made the Masters mod. They set up the game so that every single enemy has auto haste. So we're just our regular party, and our opposing fiends that we face all have auto haste. They are all very fast. I should really put a description for these streams. I always forget to do that because, like, I'll name the stream something, but it'll be like auto haste mod. Like, it'll be kind of ambiguous. You know what I mean? I could probably explain it better than I normally do right now. Yeah. Welcome to stream, robot. Yeah, if you play on the PC version of the game, you can also play this mod. You just need the data file from that Carifian uploaded, which is very accessible. This is controversial. I'm just gonna grenade this. No problem. Get rid of it. Yeah, the question I have is for Robot is really like, what do we think is going to be the hardest fight? Because I think it's going to be Sin Spawn Underwater and Chocobo Eater, but we'll see. Yeah. Didn't play this game when it came out, unfortunately. Only played years after. We already had many resources of information for the game. Nice. Yeah, I don't remember. I think I played when it came out. My whole thing was I played Final Fantasy IX from Blockbuster, and then I wanted Final Fantasy IX, so I asked my parents for Final Fantasy for Christmas, and they got me 10 instead of 9. You know, and my parents are kind of like, as I've grown older, I get where they're coming from. They kind of just told me like, hey, we got you a game. It's Final Fantasy. It's not the one you wanted, but like, just play it. Like, just play it. Like, just don't be sad or mad or cry. Like, just play the game. Like, it's fine. And then I ended up loving it, so it was great. Welcome to Stream Donuts. I think I started playing when I was like 9 or 10. Maybe younger, actually. Because it came out when I was 6, 5? Something, I don't know. I was young. I had no business playing some of the games I played as a kid, though. Let me tell you, I started playing Grand Theft Auto at a young age. An age I should not be playing the game at. Oh man, you've woken the dragon. You just gave Riku an overdrive. You damned fool. You damned fool. What do? I don't actually have nothing. Just a frag grenade. What is this again? Oh, it's flash flood. Oh, he's dead. I don't care how much haste you have. You're not surviving that. Probably try it if I had a PC. That's fair. Yeah, I wish there was more accessibility on console for modding. Because, I mean, I gotta be honest, like, this mod on console is so achievable. You know what I mean? Like, it literally is just enemies have haste. Like, you don't have textures. You don't have to, like, stress the console with, like, new, like, areas that, like, it's just, enemies are fast. So, like, I wish there was more tools from Square in that regard. I don't know, maybe I'm, like, simplifying it, but I feel like it would be so easy for them to release games and then release, like, a mod toolkit with it, kind of like Bethesda does. Never seen a Riku overdrive there, that's funny. Yeah, that's what I was saying, she never gets her overdrive because she never takes damage. But I was like, well, shoot, I'm taking damage, I might as well use it. Yeah, I think just having the option to mod the game and then, like, have a button that's, like, restore to default, like, delete everything and restore game in case you mess up. It'd be really cool. One can dream, right? One can dream. Pretty sure it's the creator of the consoles that don't allow those kind of mods for games. I mean, maybe. I would counter with Bethesda got away with putting mods, but Bethesda also, like, is a company. So, like, they put mods on consoles and then they're like, also, money. Like, it's not like the modding community in general, I feel like for every game is kind of like, hey, donate if you can, but please check out my cool thing. And then when companies get involved like Bethesda and stuff, they're like, hey, it'd be really cool if you just paid for things. It'd be great. So that's kind of like the flaw, right? I think if Square was to do modding on consoles or like work with the developers of Sony or Xbox to do it, they would probably be like, all right, it's going to be a $20 a month packet. You know what I mean? Like the money's it's going to be something they push for sure. I think the most popular mod would be Cutscene Skipper. I think so, for sure. I mean, I would definitely, yeah. Any guesses what he's eating here? I'm guessing tuna fish or salmon and potato, like mashed potato with like I don't know, chives. They probably try to sell it. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's just an unfortunate aspect of it.
It's because you eat too fast.
I don't know. I think obviously I've got my own opinions, but I think developers sometimes are short-sighted in their goals with that. I think if people made mods for games, it's you basically have free developers at that point. Like, you have people who make mods for your game that don't charge you to make mods for your game, that then make it more popular. Like, a really good example of this is Minecraft, I would say. Imagine if Minecraft had no mods, no modifications at all. Like, I don't think it'd be as big as it is.
I didn't get a chance.
Enchiladas? You think it's
Everyone thought
enchiladas?
we
It could
were
be.
friends.
We?
Yeah, I think it's
It's you.
they need to realize that the more they get the community to make things for their game, the bigger the game becomes. Macaroni and shoe puff cheese. Gross. Shoe puff cheese? No thank you.
You're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know
Wonder if
what
Titus
an
ever
Albed
runs his glove
is.
through the washing
Where
machine.
are you from?
Nah, he's in the sphere pool. It cleans itself. It's a self-cleaning glove.
Star player of
Oh,
the
man.
American Apes?
Esabeche? I actually don't know what that is. Let me Google that. Am I gonna get something horrible when I Google this? Am I gonna get scarred for life when I put this in the internet?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before?
Is my FBI agent gonna call me and be like, bro, you can't do that? Oh, pickled fish. Pickled fish, meat, or vegetables.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand.
Oh, it could be,
About
actually.
life there,
That's kinda
Blitz
close,
ball,
looking at
and
images.
Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin. Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Yeah, I mean, you did just tell her you got sucked into a whale. I would also think you're
You
sick.
sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
I think I've already touched this, but well, off to Besaid we go.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
I sure do.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Well, it didn't look like a whale at the time. That's fair. That's fair. I don't even know how I would describe Sin. It's,
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
gosh, what is it?
Okay, I'll go
Because
check
it wasn't
that
even
out.
in
Wait.
water.
Oh. And one thing.
I don't think it was ever in water when
Don't tell
Titus saw
anyone
it.
you're from Xanarkand, Kay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, it's tough to say.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought.
What other animals in Spirit could cheese come from? Well, canonically, there's polar bears.
Sin, Luca,
We know that because there's a
I
polar
thought
bear
Sin
rug
just took me to a
in
faraway
Makwan,
place
yeah.
that I can go
There's
back in a day or
dolphins.
two. But
I'm just naming
1,000
animals
years
because I don't
into the
know about
future?
cheese. Chocobo?
No way.
I don't know. Oh man, describes Sin horrifying. Serious theory. I feel like the fact that Sin's design seems to change between some scenes is that some scenes were created earlier. They didn't want to redo them or didn't notice. The design got solidified more as they went on. They didn't want to redo entire FMVs and delay the game. I mean, I think at this point, like comparing Final Fantasy 9 and 10 and the FMVs between them and everything that goes into them, I could understand the idea that like, oh, it's expensive to do an FMV. It is not cheap, so yeah. It is also like really foolish of them to to not finalize the design and then do an FMV. Like, bro, what are you doing? But I see where you're coming from, Fafnir. What a beautiful place compared to where we were.
Riku.
Also, I have a theory that they're talking about how like the best blitzers can like hold their breath forever, and that's how we got to Besaid.
Blitz ball.
I don't think that's true. I think Jecht got him here. I think it's pretty apparent that
Hey!
Jecht made sure he got to Besaid. Because I think without Sin being his dad and Jecht being in control, I think Tidus dies out in sea. 100%. Any mammal can make cheese. Well, not the Ronso. Not after Seymour's done with them. Saw a Reddit post showing the difference between the character models in 10 versus 10 remastered. Crazy and disappointing. Yeah, eventually I'll play through the original Final Fantasy X, or when I say original, I mean North American release. So you'll see the OG models. I kind of want to for nostalgia's sake. Like as silly as it sounds, like this menu means nothing to me. Like this menu here, like it doesn't look like it looked like when I was a kid. So I think the nostalgia waves are gonna hit when I play the OG North American release. I'm gonna be like, oh man, I'm 10 years old again, or 6, or again, don't even remember how old I was when I played. I think I was 6 or 10. No in between. Definitely one of those ages.
Yo. Hiya.
Yeet blitzball at them. Say hiya. Don't elaborate.
Try that move one more time.
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Oh, there are dogs. Yeah, dogs and cats too. Animals. Dogs, cats, dolphins, polar bears. Assuming Ridden didn't make the last one a rug.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
What team you say again?
Oh no.
I meant...
Oh no, you're in trouble now, buddy.
I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka.
We've gone so deep just from the concept of what food was eaten on the boat.
What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
I mean, honestly, I feel like it's more likely that like a lot of their food is derived from plants. You know what I mean? It feels like raising like livestock or whatever is not something anywhere does, and it's probably because of sin, I would imagine. Oh gosh, okay. We don't need to worry about the Ronso or any potential milk. Oh no, what a cursed experience. Oh man.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina.
Not gonna lie, we should cast auto haste on Seymour when he deletes the Ronso. He'll have auto haste. All enemies will. Seymour's gonna be a hard one too. I wonder what's gonna happen with Anima. I wonder if we even get a turn before we get pained to death. I don't think Anima gets 3 turns in a row though.
If you ask me, sins are punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs.
Are the Hypelos considered mammals? That's a good question.
Always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes.
The Ronso always catching strays in this chat. Poor Ronso.
Both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
So is the meta to level agility? Yeah, I think the idea is if I get haste as soon as possible, that'd be great. Haste and first strike on Tidus.
That happened to me. All this started with
Anima's
sin.
gonna wreck house. I think there's a real risk of that.
I could go home.
There's a big chance of I die.
Until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
Waka seeing an Albed kid drop their ice cream. Waka just being an absolute villain.
Hey, it's this way.
Oh yeah, amphibians makes more sense. Time to play Blitzball and pray for agility spheres. Oh, I wish. The only sphere you can get from Blitzball is a luck sphere. Not even a fortune sphere, just the luck. So you have no chance to level up. If honestly, if you get like all the spheres from Blitzball, when I did my journey to 99 with the glories and the beasts and such, I probably would have done my overpowered series by getting agility spheres and beating all the Dark Aeons before Xanarkand. I think if Rin had a Ronso carpet, there'd be a ethical dilemma there. I think the whole dividing idea is that Ronso are intelligent life. Despite what Seymour tells you. Get my little +1 strength. So exciting, so eager. Am I sure you can only get Lux Spheres and Blitzball? I'll hit you with the technicality. Technically, you can put anything as a Blitzball prize if you edit the game. But yeah, only Lux Spheres from Blitzball. Only Lux Spheres from Blitzball, or I have the worst RNG of anyone in the history of the world, because I've reset maybe a few thousand times in Blitzball to get the prizes I need. There's the strength sphere during the story too. That is true. I mean, you can also get dark matter from Blitzball. That's how I broke damage limit before first Seymour in Makawanya. I just got 60 dark matter from playing 600 games of Blitzball, and then I just wrecked house. I did a whole series on it. That's a shaky bridge. Have you heard how they talk? Dude, Tungsten over here being the officer of propaganda for the Yevon clergy right now.
Let me go.
Yeah, you can get some really rare things. I mean, the best things you can get is probably like Mega Elixir, Dark Matter, and four best things. Mega Elixir, Dark Matter, Lux Sphere, and Level 1 Key Sphere. Level 1 Key Sphere is good because early on you can break out before Chocobo Eater.
You can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh?
You know what I think would have been cool? Is if your prizes were kind of crap in the beginning, but then they got better as your team level went up. Like, not your player level, your team level. And when you reset your stats, you can choose to just reset player level, but not your team level. So, like, if your team level was, like, 10, then you get better things than if you were, just starting out.
Too far off either.
I think that would have been really cool. And, I am just a fan of providing alternate methods to get things in games, even if they're super inefficient or kind of silly.
I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13.
I'd rather farm Dark Yojimbo for Dark Matter than play 600 matches of Blitzball. I mean, 600 matches of Blitzball, it's only
I quit. Time seemed right.
140 hours of Blitzball, something like that. Easy. All you got to do is dedicate 140 hours of your life.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my
No, you can't get fortune spheres. That would be super good.
10 years without a single win.
If you could get fortune spheres, I'd be popping off right now. No, just luck sphere, but not the equivalent fortune. So Earth Eater is a inevitable. Earth Eater is just the Thanos of this game, you know. He is inevitable.
So you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So what's our goal?
I don't care.
Nah, no fortune spheres, just luck spheres.
As long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory.
You have 25 hours in
Play in a
DBD.
Blitzball tournament, you play to
What's
win.
DBD?
Victory.
I see DB and I immediately think Dragon Ball. Must have mixed it up with Lux Sphere. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, it's hard to remember, right? I only remember because I did so much Blitzball, but if I didn't, I probably wouldn't. I'd just be guessing.
Here for a safe trip. They say it works pretty good.
That's a scene you can miss. I like to trigger it every so often just for fun. Oh, Dead by Daylight. Nice. I didn't realize I owned Rust, and I was thinking about trying that game out, but I hear that game is insane.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving
Not a casual game is what I hear.
Something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Ooh. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in their village.
I suppose I will ask the Crusaders themselves. Suppose I will.
Crusade village.
they got any food there?
We'll get you something.
Nah, we don't eat.
later. Take a look around first.
Overdrive Sin could go hard. Oh, that's a good point.
Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there.
It's a casual game and just requires a massive time investment to be fun. That's
All right.
fair. I've been getting really into Rocket League, actually. I'm so bad at the game, though.
Huh? What's up?
I played a tournament yesterday, and like,
You remember the
dude,
bread,
I
right?
felt so bad. I
didn't know it in the first place.
I-
Tell the truth.
I had a teammate that just carried my corpse to the finish line. I think we placed like top 4 in the tournament, but the dude was absolutely insane. First game he scored 9 goals, and I was like, I just kept on like spamming defending goal. Like, I don't know what to do. Dude was an absolute maniac. He was so good at the game. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Then we lost 2-1 in the semifinals. Yeah.
Okay, now go present yourself to the.
They use photosynthesis instead of
Any
eating.
blitzball
Nice.
player would know that prayer.
The way another proof I have, like the game might have had its scene made out of order and some elements only finalized, is that weird prayer unit does in Josie Temple. Oh, when she puts her foot back, right? I think that's what happens. I don't remember exactly. 0 to 500 hours is considered noob territory. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I have 500 hours. I've did my obsession in gaming has been dedicated to Final Fantasy. I don't know if I have another 500 hours in me to dedicate to anything else. Oh man. Oh, I should probably claim the primer here.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right?
Overhang
You're
is
not
doing.
hiding anything, are you?
I'll have to pay attention.
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure.
This is the kind of stuff where I wish the developers would talk about it.
Wonder why.
Like, I'm okay, like, if they just say, yeah, we messed this up. Like, we just didn't have the right prayer motion here, and it's so, like, funny.
Don't even know what the Crusaders are.
It's funny because so many games, if you really, like, look into it, they reuse animations all the time because it's quick.
Yes, sir.
Titus does it a lot. Like, he'll just redo animations a few times, and you'll realize, like, oh, he's done that, like, 3 times this game. And it's because it's quicker to just apply animation to him instead of, like, changing his movement entirely.
Later, our ranks grew.
And you had the second overdrive? I think so.
Crusaders.
I think Energy Blast deserves to be gotten.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember.
Luzu real smooth with the get out of my life
Perhaps
right
heaven
there.
will help you regain.
How about you go pray and leave me alone, is what he basically just said.
But soon, we may be able... We've got a plan.
Oh, it'll go down in history. Let me tell you, someone's going to be crushed on the Jose Shore. And it ain't going to be me. You ever stop and wonder why Valfor only gets a second overdrive? Yeah, it kind of bums me out. I don't know why. It feels like something maybe they planned on developing further, and then they just never did. I like the idea of Aeons having stronger overdrives, but with, like, bigger cooldown, where it's like they've got to wait to get their turn again. I think that's a really cool concept, because it's a choice you have to make, right? Like, I would like to do this, you know, energy blast, but I also
It was then,
am not going to get my
standing in
turn
that
for a
place.
while. No, I honestly, Fafnir, I got an answer for that. Where you say, like, we don't have time to hide a second overdrive for each Aeon. Sure, keep Valfor's the way it is so people understand that there is a second overdrive. But you should get them when you revisit the Chambers of the Faith, at the very least. And then be able to New Game Plus with the overdrives. That's what I would do. Speaking of Valfor, when Yuna said, "Don't worry, I can fly," then summoning Valfor, she jumped out the wedding chapel. So maybe they wanted Valfor to be special. Maybe. It is her first Aeon.
Well, what's a high
Welcome to stream, Ryuji. Glad I got Lightning Dancer and Sphere Master. Oh, you got Lightning Dancer too? I knew you got Sphere Master. I didn't hear you got Lightning Dancer.
Toxin.
Nice. That's sick. That's actually Aura, by the way.
Hearing myself make the same
Don't worry, I can fly goes so hard. You say that until she
and a little sad.
until she can't summon the Aeon. Yeah. You fear Kamari is not going to be used. We were thinking about mostly using Yuna, Lulu, and Tidus because I think that's the harder setup.
The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
Maybe we can use Kamari if we want to make him a thief.
So what he meant was that we should.
I still don't know who to
respect
use
some
yet.
kind of great men or something like that. I figured.
I think getting early Riku would be ideal. I realize as well, I do so much evading counter with teleport spheres, but now I have so many more people to set up with that. She unlocks Fortnite emotes. Nice. Welcome to stream, Toby.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
Hello to you as well. A while ago I talked to you about like emblem on the Lupins, Dingo, and how that's another scrapped idea with leftovers. I'm gonna debate this. I don't know if it's a scrapped idea. You think maybe it's just like storytelling? Kind of like how games sometimes just put weird things in just so you can theorize what it was. I think there's some aspects of the game that maybe Square doesn't want to explain, where they just like, the designers are like, I'm just gonna put this cool symbol because like I want people to think about it.
Who cares whether it comes back or not?
But he might die.
Yeah, I mean, it's no Kamari, no show. There's no Auto Haste 1 or Auto Haste 2. That was something Blitz threw in just to throw the crowd.
If he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Yeah, it's so tough. Like, I would love it if the developers like release notes on the game, like concepts, like the conversations they had. Can you imagine how cool that would be? To just like have like the meetings they had on video, and they're just talking about like, you know, what they believe the game should be about and like all the potential. I don't know. I'm like probably like one of the more obsessed people in regards to Final Fantasy X. But I think that would be great. I don't know if I'd say it like that, Muketsu. I think it's implied though.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Huh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there.
We do have the Ultimanias, that's true.
Beyond is where the
That's probably the best we're gonna get, is just the Ultimanias.
If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner.
I don't know why you worded it like that,
And
Muketsu.
they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. I'm just greedy. That's the thing. I just want
There's
more.
already guardians in
I just want it all.
Besides, it's
I want to know every single thought they were thinking.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Phoenix down, bro. Easy.
Like I care.
Dang.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Cool. How strong do you think the 7 party would be if put into 9? Under the 9 mechanics and limitations? That's a good question. I think the 7 party is inherently stronger than the 9 party. So I think they would do better than the 9 party would do in the Final Fantasy VII world. Let's see if I can do this fast. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I think I do. Whenever I do the Bevel temple, I need to make sure I have my firearms out of reach. Oh my gosh. The Bevel temple doesn't even faze me anymore, I'm not gonna lie. It's just kind of whatever. I believe this is a perfect run of the temple. This is everything you're supposed to do in the right order. I always mess it up, but I think this time I did not. Nice. Rod of Wisdom. Let's go. Take the Besaid Sphere. Just for fun. Oh, you need it. Dang it.
Hey! It's gotten into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition. Very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them.
Oh, good, Fafnir. Thanks for stopping by.
The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse. And who knows what the other.
Yeah, this will be a little bit less grinding. I don't know how long I'll go today, but we'll see.
Come this far.
Probably gonna do some Final Fantasy 15 today as well, so it should be fun. Yeah, I think this is a really good Destruction Sea reward. I like most of them. I also like Kamari's though. I like the armlet.
It's just. See,
I say we named Ifrit Kamari. I think we did that last run, right? We named everyone Kamari. We got to keep the Kamari only alive in that run.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
Name's Chapu. Name every Aeon Seymour. I was just gonna keep the normal names. Oh man. Oh, I know, Fafnir. Oh, I know. I'll take a screenshot for you of the exact scene you want to see. It's not about the Blitz ball. It's about what's after, I'm sure. Name every Aeon Nimruk. That's not Valfor, that's Nim4. That's Nimfrit. That's Nimskion. That's Nimva. It's just everything starts with Nim. That's Nimhamet. That's Nim Jimbo. Oh my gosh. That's Nimnima. Oh my gosh. What are you, Normal Mania? That would be a wild channel name, Normal Mania.
And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Average Mania. In Valfor bird cheese, I'm not gonna let it live. No, not a chance. Bird cheese is bottom of the pack. I don't like bird cheese at all. Unsubscribe from that idea.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Me at the optometrist. I can't see anything. Blind boy. My sister played this and named all Tidus and all the Aeons Orin. Did you just have a crush on Orin? What was going on there? Imagine Walter White in Final Fantasy X. That would be a wild crossover. I feel like there's no concept of drugs in this society, but he could change that. He could introduce some chemistry here. He'd be juicing the Luca Goers team so that they're super strong or something. Get the steroids going.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Alright, we got Valfor. What will we name Valfor here? What if I just name him after members of the channel? Is that the play? Is it Valfor? Nah. This is Juby.
I remember that night.
I'm sorry,
we talked
Ryuji.
for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to
Oh yeah, I gotta get the second overdrive.
this guy here wants into the tournament so
Welcome to
bad,
the stream as well,
on the team.
Black Hat.
His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
You know, this might be controversial. I'm gonna get rid of the death counter until I die. I don't think I'm gonna die at all. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's gone. I don't die once in this run.
We got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory. To win every match.
Muketsu, I am
Every
Ifrit.
opposing team. To bring the crystal cup back to our island.
Ryuji is
That's all we
Yojimbo.
need to do to win. Easy, yeah?
You can name every Aeon except the Maga Sisters, right? Or you can name them. Howdy again. Howdy indeed. Oh, yo, y'all better stay away from the summoner.
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Oh.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry
Magus,
about
we
that.
named Dingo 1, 2, 3.
Wasn't that-
Magus, we replaced their
wasn't I not
textures with
supposed to-
dingoes.
Guess I
Just 3
got
sand
overreacted.
wolves.
Oh no.
3
I was
dingoes.
Overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what that is.
Lady Yuna,
I just came from
come play
Xanarkand.
with me some more.
You can be the highest summoner there is. I don't care. You can name the sisters I want to be Shiva.
Tomorrow, then.
Tomorrow?
I think Donuts fits.
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk now.
You're damn right I am. Smooth Criminal starts playing.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
She's cute, huh?
Oh man. I don't have an OSG to fall back on. RNG, save me now. She's not my type.
Then we're cool.
Who do I want to be?
What if she
Oh, I'm good. I don't need to be an Aeon.
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know.
I'm the
I
whole
have a
party.
date for you.
That's enough for me. Oh, check it out.
Stay away from the summoner! Stay away from the summoner!
Alrighty then.
Good. Sleep tight.
Can someone explain how the Aeons work, the Faith dream them? So, people choose to become Faith for the summon, and the summon is an Aeon. I think that's pretty much the gist of it, right? So someone decided to be a Faith, and when you summon that Faith,
Where's that boat?
they take the form of Valfor.
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You
And so on and
this
so
is
forth.
okay?
Would you take
Kind of
me
like how
to
Anima is the summon of, or the Faith of Seymour's mom. Because she chose to become a Faith. And give, you know, the power of Anima to Seymour. And then to us.
Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball!
Yeah, and then I think the strength of the Aeon depends on the bond between the one who summons them
Gonna cry
and the Aeon themselves.
cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
Not necessarily people from Xanarkand. It could be anyone. Like, at this point in the story, like, Yuna could become a Faith.
You have to speak
If she
loud.
chose to.
I hate you. That's the spirit.
You can do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
We also have a Blitzball who wants to be a kid. Oh, man.
But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
How do they become a Faith? I actually don't know. I don't know if there's like a ceremony. Like, I mean, I guess my first question is, how did Zayon become a Faith?
My little brother. Chapu. Look like you.
he's dead?
Is there like a ritual? Maybe. That's a good question though.
Crusaders when they fought Sin last year.
I mean, I know Unalesca can make faiths, but I don't know if anyone else can.
I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea.
Can I just say how weird it is Titus dream about being cucked by his
About a
dad?
stupid game now.
It's a little bit weird to, yeah.
Well,
I mean, I think the timeline's different though, because like, I think a day or two has passed
you know, it kinda looks like
for
I'm losing.
Riku as well as Yuna. Still a short period of time.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Nice. Let's get that overdrive.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
How long did he interact with them?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago.
Yeah, not very
The
long.
last calm started.
I mean, I think he's kind of...
Since
I
then,
think...
she's been like a little
I don't
sister
know.
to
This is like me guessing, but I think he's used to like kind of being a ladies' man though, with his position in Blitzball and stuff.
This is
So he's probably like thinking like very short term for both of them. I'm guessing, because he's thinking this before he even knows them, right? He has no like relationship with Yuna. He has no relationship with Riku. He's just like, hey, like, how do you, you know, you guys want to go back to my place, kind of thing. It's a very like shallow thing, which is fine, but like, I think that's where it is at for him currently. Definitely one of the coolest swords in a video game. It is cool. Did you ever try to learn Albed for real as you got the ciphers? Not really, because like it didn't make sense. Like it's just replacing letters, right? So it's like replacing like A equals M or whatever. So it's like it seems really hard to learn because I don't know if there's an actual like justification around the language. Like I don't know if any of it makes sense at all. Let me be honest. All right. $20 antidotes. You know what? 30. That should be enough. 30 should be fine. Where's that dog? Normally in here, right? 17-year-olds are like that. No, you're not wrong. Yeah. I mean, you just got this 17-year-old kid that just got told he's the greatest ever. And people are like falling head over heels to be like, you're the coolest, like, I love you and all this stuff. Like, I mean, obviously it gets to his head. It's a lot of antidotes, yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking if I dare aspire to take on Ochu. That's why I got so many. Because I can't buy him in Kilika. Waiting for Ronso ass. Well, you know, you won't have to wait for long, I guess. No, he's 17. I think Titus and Yuna are 17. Waka's 23?
What's this?
I don't remember actually. Something like that.
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat him down, you gotta use magic of an element.
You want Kamari FMV now? Like right now? Like you demand it? You sure you want to see this? I'll give it to you.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here. Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice.
Do these tutorial fights ignore turn order? I actually don't think they do. Yeah, I'm playing on PC. Alright, this is as fast as I can pull it up. So this is the FMV for you. Just for you, Ryuji. Sorry. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. How do I make Lulu's overdrive work? Oh, I play on controller. The glee from Ryuji turned into, oh no, no, no. Oh man. Gonna boost it all during the Sin fight? Probably not. Released him from his suffering. What a roller coaster. The Kamari haters in despair. The Kamari lovers overjoyed to only have the tables flipped.
Are you ready?
I think Lulu is the oldest, yeah. I've done a run as Seymour, but that wasn't the run. That was just a little short I made. But yeah, I've done a run as Seymour with Anima. For sure, yeah. I've done a bunch of runs. I've done a run as every single character, I think. And then also a Yuna and Valfor run, which is kind of fun. Where Valfor wasn't summoned, Valfor was just in the party. We'll just RNG. Pray. If you're interested in doing a Seymour run, the editor I use is FFXED, but I think it's kind of bad for that because there's some issues with it. So I also used a mod. I want to say it's from U Dennings, where it allows you to use Seymour as like a replacement to Yuna. I think it works a little bit better. Do I only turn the right stick? I'm trying to remember. I think it's just the right stick. It's just a PS5 controller, which is like essentially a PS2 controller, right? With a little few extra buttons. Alright, this is the FMV. I promise Seymour won't appear. How would I see Blitzball Kids substituted for Waka? The game might actually crash with that. I actually don't know. I think I just cheer up a little bit, and then I tank the damage and then high potion. I think that makes sense. Like I think this is very very winnable. Don't forget the overdrive. Oh, which overdrive? Should I heal? I got the energy blast. Should be the 4th cheer. Dude, Kamari's so annoying. Like, get out of my life, man. Stop stabbing me with your spear. We win, we roll credits. Oh, man. I'm gonna risk it all. Am I stupid? So far, no. Oh, yeah. I gotta heal. Gotta throw me a potion. There's a chance I just have to heal right after this. He's so, like, fast. It's crazy. You don't need to Ronso rage me. He's doing enough. Hey, the funny number. Look at that HP. That's right, I am 12. I deserve to game over? Just because I showed you an FMV of Kamari? That's not my fault.
That's enough.
I'm a bit of a fan of the monkey's paw. It's where
What's with that guy?
you wish for something, but it's always the thing you don't want, or it's like it's always the thing in a bad way.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Oh, because I said he was stupid. He was hitting me with a spear, dude. I was honest. I acted out of anger, and that's my problem. That's my fault. I'll admit that. I acted out of anger. 69,420 lols. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How funny. True comedy. The peak of comedy. He isn't stupid, you're stupid. Well, I am stupid, but he's also stupid for stabbing me. Me and him are equally stupid. We're on the dumb train together. Strange things are afoot at Circle K. That sounds like an indie movie.
That's your department, right?
True. But,
Oh man.
why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Oh gosh. I don't know if I like this. I don't like someone agreeing with me with the phrase they're inferior creatures. That makes me uncomfortable. That makes me feel like I'm on the wrong side of history. That's not good. We're summoning Juby. Jubei. Dude, Tungsten started a little cult here of Ronso haters. My goodness. Normally you can Sonic Wings so that this Garuda rarely gets turns, but I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky this time. Although it's looking pretty promising so far. To be fair, the Ronso have significantly less patricide than the Guado do. The Guado are kind of nuts, and their Maester's probably the only reasonable one. Like, name another Maester that's actually like good that isn't Kelk Ronso. Like, he's the only one. Everyone else is kind of like meh. The only thing that Kelk Ronso did that I think was kind of whack is he's okay with Micah being dead and unsent. He just isn't cool with Seymour killing Jiskel. Yeah, Kelk Ronso speaks in sentences. Yes, he speaks in sentences. Oh man, I gotta come to bat for the Ronso here. He's an exception. Oh man. Oh boy, what do I do here? I really would like to get Haste, but I don't know if that's a reasonable grind. I think, you know what I think I do? I think I just set an amount of battles I want to play in. I think that's the way to do it. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna mess up your name, Listuigi boy. So I know you've been here quite a few times. Was this inspired by my idea? I don't know actually. This is so this mod is made by Carifian. So Carifian made this maybe like mid-March, but the way it works is every single enemy has auto haste. So it is tough. It is challenging. Every enemy very fast. The thing about Ryuji is that he's got to go to the bat for his Ronso brothers. You know, I get it. I get it. Trying to think how many fights I want to be in. Maybe like just 5 again. Is that the idea? Just get into 5 fights. Gosh, that being fast is really annoying. See, I think with the random encounters, it's not going to be like one that gets me. It's going to be like the slog through. Kind of like it was mentioned earlier, like me on high road's going to be a problem. See more Mount Gagas, that's going to give me some problems. I think so. I think there's a lot of sleeper picks that are going to be real issues. You were in the line of Ronso Fire for some good times and Blitzball with the Fangs. I don't know how much Blitzball I'll play this time. I mean, it would just make sense to do evade and counter, but I don't know. Is that kind of like... That's my go-to at this point. I probably should stop. Name one good thing they're good for. They buried all the summoners that died on their way to Zanarkand because no one else could bury them. So they laid them to rest, gave them, you know, funerals. They Kamari protected Yuna for 10 years. That's another good one. Keep in mind, Kamari did not know Orin. Orin just kind of came up and was like, "Hey, I need you to protect this girl. She just lost her father." And he was like, "I will take her far away," as was this dying man's wish. Yeah. I gotta even out the Ronso. I gotta even out the Ronso hate. So if it becomes too much Ronso love, I gotta start hating the Ronso. I gotta forever keep the balance, you know? Like I'm like I'm doing my best like Anakin Skywalker impression, where they're like, "You're supposed to bring balance to the Force," and I'm like, "Man, sometimes that's Hayden. Sometimes Hayden's bringing balance." Oh, it's terrible. Mugetsu's banned from entering Zanarkand. No, I don't know. Mugetsu's fine. I'm sure Mugetsu's... Why would he want to enter Zanarkand, though? I mean, I don't want to make anyone sad here, but Zanarkand's kind of gone downhill. Last time we were there, just destroyed, you know. We're not talking about Dream Zanarkand. Regular Zanarkand is just in the pits. All right, let's do 2 or 3 more fights. Oh my gosh. Ever was always a headache for me. Yeah, I don't know if Ever's gonna be tough or not. I'm really not sure. It's heating up in chat. We got some conflict.
With 4 of us, this is no problem.
I don't think I've ever heard that line. With the 4 of us, this is no problem. Nice. We're hearing things. Oh, I should probably guard so that I can get everyone experience. I'm not really doing that, although I should be.
I'm ready.
Alright, one more fight. Uno mas, as they say. Got my wife to laugh with the Xanarkin has kind of gone downhill. Oh, I'm not wrong. It's a shit show. It's not good. Whose side am I on? Oh, jeez. This is some Final Fantasy X-2 stuff here. I gotta decide if I'm going with the Youth League or New Yevon.
This is gonna take a while.
I've been hitting the gym and reading books so my Aeons have them stats. What? I love that. That's so funny. I've been reading The Art of War, so all my Aeons are ready for war. Oh my gosh. Man. Oh, I should probably like do the thing where I level up everyone. Yeah, I'm giving up on the idea of haste before the fight. That's so much grinding. The only way we can settle this debate is with a rap battle. Aeons versus the Ronto tribe. Well, it's all about the summoner, right? It can't be after we get Anima though, or Magus sisters. It really is the 4 of them though. Like, there's no. Kimahri's not here. He's not in the party. They put him in the demo and they're like, nah, we don't need him. You got them B-Ron and Yankee stats. So you have a bunch of HP but nothing else. Oh man. Oh man, the metagaming made his Kimahri weak. I think that's everything. After all, it was my story after all. So get out of my way, Yuna. I'm trying to be in front. Yuna, I swear. I swear. I don't think you realize. This is... That's right. Goodbye, kid. You were blessed with my presence for just a moment, but goodbye. I know you're very sad about it. You can have your Aeons jump him. just Bahamut behind a corner of Gagaza with a lead pipe. Oh my gosh. This is like those like never answerable questions of like who wins, like Goku or Naruto, and you're like, bro, what? They're just different worlds, man. I don't know. Anima's uncapped Oblivion would do serious damage to Buron and Yankee, though. What faction am I on? Oh, I'm trying to stay out of it. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. Am I with Gipple? Nah. Nah.
I don't know who you are or where you came from.
Yeah, it's crazy. The kid crying. He knew all about the pilgrimage, and Titus did not.
First to Kilika Island, then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great
Damn, dog food is really expensive.
Don't look at me.
That is kind of a wholesome approach. Yo, Jimbo just needs the money to pay for his dog's food.
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not a one.
You're trying to buy my clothes off my back? Pervert? What do you mean these won't sell?
Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Maybe Yo Jimbo gotta pay child support.
Well, not many do. Not yet.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen
When
a
Moneybags
chocobo?
met Spyro day one, in a nutshell.
Backwater island did you
Pretty
come
much.
From, anyway?
I mean, we let Moneybags and Spyro get away with a lot. He kidnapped people
Miracles and oddities
for
are
money,
starting to become daily routine on
or at
this
least
strip.
imprison them. Dude's crazy. I actually just finished playing through Reignited, playing through all the Spyros 1 through 3. Yeah, I'm not sure what my next game to play for fun is gonna be. I've been playing through like Fallout and stuff. I shouldn't say for fun. The next game I'm gonna play that doesn't get recorded. I'm playing through Fallout, stuff like that. I was thinking about as like a variety series for the channel, playing through Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think that'd be kind of fun. How sheltered did Titus have to be to not even see chocobos in a picture book? That's a good question. I wonder if did he know what chocobos were and just didn't? No, he says like, why the big bird? Yeah, no, he doesn't know what chocobos are. Spyro's a cutie. Spyro's great. It's such a fun game. Like, it just holds up. Reignited, I think, as well, is pretty good. I like the game, personally speaking. I think it's a different feel from the original, but I think that's just inevitable. Time passes, different engine, different aesthetic, but I think the core of the game remains. I think they did a really good job on recreating
Word
it.
is that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Yeah, and I was thinking about variety. It would be like Fire Red, Leaf Green. And then if Nintendo copyright strike me to the earth, then I will not do Nintendo games, I guess. Yeah.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
He knows chocobos exist, so because he said that's a chocobo. He almost said it like a question, though. He's like, that's a chocobo? Like, because he said, what's with the big bird, right?
Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
All right. I am ready to lose. Let's go. I don't know. It's so tough because this is a great place to grind, but I don't think it is anymore. Not here. Not with auto haste. I wonder if like shoe puffs like were even a thing where he is though.
The wind.
He seems so isolated to the city.
You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
He just feels so isekai. I mean, it's kind of what it is, right? I mean, 1,000 years in the future,
I believe you.
as he believes, that is kind of being transported to another world.
Xanarkin,
Yeah.
there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Checked. My father. His name is Checked.
Not knowing what a chocobo is in the Final Fantasy world is like not knowing what a horse is. I would say, as a whole, yes. But for Tidus as an individual, like, he's in such a different world. I'm not sure. Because you never... I don't know if they have cars. I don't know how they move around the city. But I don't think it's by chocobo.
Why not?
My old man. He died. 10 years ago. Off the coast of Xanarkin.
Although he does know what fiends are. Because he said, like, sometimes fiends show up and it's a big deal when they do. Later on in the game.
To see for training one day.
I don't know. It's so tough. I wish they did more world building in Xanarkin.
And no one's
For
seen him
this
since
reason.
then.
Not necessarily. How would you know what a zebra looks like unless you'd already seen it?
The day that Jack came to Spira.
But
How many just random separate subject? How many bastards do you think Jecht has?
I remember that
Honestly,
day
I think he's faithful to his wife. Maybe a hot take, but I think he is.
The date fits, doesn't it?
I think he's a terrible dad, terrible father, but I don't think he cheats on his wife.
yeah, but
I don't think he's a
how did
bad
he get
partner.
here?
You're here. Are you not?
I think he likes the idea of like screaming women cheering for him, but he doesn't let it go beyond that. It's the adoration he's after, not the physical gratification. That's what I think. He's existed in a very technologically advanced world. He would have access to so many information. I just don't think he would look it up. Like, I just don't think he'd care. Like, how often are you looking up animals, like, to know what they look like in your life? You miss Kamari? He's right there. I don't know. You raise good points though, Nigetsu. Like, I think it is completely. It is a complete potential that it is just like a plot hole, right? Where he should know what a chocobo is. But we spend such little time in Xanarkand, it's hard to say. It's hard to say how he lives. Because from what I can tell is he just goes out partying all night, lives on a houseboat, and then like plays a bunch of blitzball. Like, he doesn't think at all. Oh, is it slow? Let me see if it's lagging. Let me check OBS. I have noticed it lagging a little bit today. I wonder why that is. Like, my preview in OBS is very laggy. Oh no, on stream it's a little bit laggy too. Let me check something. I'm curious. Oh, I see, yeah. Huh. Let me check something. Oh, I see the issue. I don't know how this changed. It's outputting in 4K, not 1440 like I normally set it. Sorry, that's why it's laggy. It's doing 4K instead of 1440. It's not supposed to do in 4K because it's laggy when I do that. I'll fix that next stream though. I don't think I can change it right now. Oh, welcome to stream, Adamants. Yo, Blitzball, how's the auto haste challenge so far? It's pretty easy so far, but I feel like that will change. I feel like I am due for a loss. We'll see. We'll see. I wonder how it changed to 4K. What a bummer. Yeah, the encoding on my graphics card is at 98%. So like whenever it hits 100%, it'll lag. So it's like my card's maxed out right now trying to do the stream. So I'll fix that. I don't know why it changed. I guess OBS did update today before I started the stream. That's probably why. Sorry, it's a little bit behind the weeds. I used to do 4K streams and 4K recording, but I found that it lagged, and then that's like the worst thing ever, right? Like the video just lags and like crashes. It's like the worst. So yeah. In summary, my graphics card is desperately trying to keep up right now with what we're doing. Yeah. I don't know, but I know that they look through cultural and social osmosis. That's the thing, I don't know. Because I don't know how prevalent they are in Xanarkand 1,000 years ago, you know? Like, I just don't... It's so tough to say. Like, you're talking about, like, societal norms from, like, an area we visit for such few moments. Yeah. I think it is a good conversation though, right? Like it's a really good like thing to think like the developers just not think of that, or is it truly a world where like somehow Tidus just does not know what a chocobo is? You know? Because I would argue, seeing as like there's Gagazet, there's Xanarkand, I think the idea that Gagazet exists is a limiter to visiting the rest of Spira. But I imagine the Calmlands is probably like, there's probably a ton of chocobos. They're probably all over the place. So if Tidus were to visit there, he would know which one, what one was. Animals can mix in one place to live in another. Yeah, I just don't know. It's the core question is, do in a world with no technology, in a world with very little like communication technology as we've seen, would the information of chocobos really travel, and would it travel to the societal circle of what the Tidus is going through with Blitzball and stuff and women and party? And I just don't think, it will. I think what would happen is he would tell someone in Xanarkand that was not in that like social circle, oh yeah, I don't know what a chocobo is, and they'd probably be like, you're insane, how do you not know what a chocobo is? But like, I think it's completely plausible that he's just a moron. You know, I 100% accept the idea that Tidus is really stupid. Like that is 100% something I would believe. Yeah. 4K, as much as I love 10, I don't know if it's worth streaming in 4K. Yeah, that's kind of why I like swapped it back too, because I was asking people even in stream one day. I was like, how do you guys like watch the video? Like, because there are some analytics on it, right? But there's not like a ton. I want to say YouTube at one point told you how many people watch and what resolution, but people were saying like, nah, I just watch in 1080p. So I started doing it in 1440, which is also probably like 1080p is probably fine. I don't need to do even 1440, but yeah, I think my OBS updated and then it just like set it to 4K because that's what my screen is. I think what it did is it saw my screen and it was like, oh, 4K. And I do play the game in 4K, but I output it in 1440. Not to get like into the technological, like the encoding on my card is always the issue. That's like always the thing that gets me. Yeah. Want to bring back the dinosaurs? Luckily, Adamant's missed the Great Ronso Aeon War 1,000 years ago. Yeah, there's some contra. You know what? We always get in stream and we always fight. Why do we always gotta fight each other? So much controversy in this stream. We really are the hot button place for debating. I don't know if that's good or bad yet. What HP are we at? Alright. That's fine. I want a full heal Waka before I go into underwater fights. Even though he was in Xanarkand, he was still a mega athlete when actually traveled the world playing games.
The fin! Attack the fin!
Welcome, Toby. Totally blind, and this is my favorite game of all time. Well, I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here, Toby. Yeah, I mean, arguably he would have traveled the world, but like, wouldn't it have been more likely they traveled to Xanarkand? I don't know. I'm completely talking from the perspective of like, I don't know. You know, like maybe. Oh man, it's tough to say. Hope my OBS doesn't do that. Don't know how to stream PC games. I think I got with 10 so far. Yeah, I just I've been switching over also from Streamlabs to regular OBS. I'm a little bit late on the ball. I hear Streamlabs is a little bit. I don't know this to be true. I just heard that they stole a lot from OBS and charge for things that can be free in original OBS. So I figured I'd give it a shot. So I've been slowly I fully record in regular OBS now. I just got to set up my streams in regular OBS. That almost sounds like a gift. Any more fighting and y'all are getting the bathtub full of donuts treatment? This is my YouTube channel where I've done a playthrough from a blind person's perspective of Final Fantasy X. Found out recently that Muhammad's faith is called Dogon. It's because of him that the Machina War happened. That's really interesting. I actually didn't know that. There's a lot of lore about 10 that I just don't know. Like I feel like I feel like I really enjoy recording this game and streaming this game, but out of everyone that does record and stream this game, I am like the worst at this game. I am so bad. Like, I'm not very good, but like I'm just having a good time. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be sure to check out your video, yeah. When you travel the world, you go to different worlds, different customs, different norms. I gotta be honest, Migetsu, you're convincing me. that is a good point, because they probably wouldn't have played every single game in Zanarkand. But then why doesn't he know? Like this, I feel like the core of this comes back to Tidus is stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I feel. Oh my gosh. I'm being turned. I'm being convinced. Dispel will save you so hard later on. Well, maybe. So they have auto haste, so I don't think it's dispellable. We can't remove the auto haste. No, that's incredible, New Worlds. That's incredible. I feel like every day I'm learning about like a new channel for my Final Fantasy X. I try to like keep up, because like I like on Twitch today when I was like getting ready for stream, I was pulling up like Final Fantasy X and trying to see who was streaming it and stuff, and I think like the game is still going so strong with so many people still playing it. I'd love to record a walkthrough of Final Fantasy X too on my channel, but I would need a collaborator that I can share play with on PS5. Nah, that's fair. Nah, I wish I could help you out with that. I don't have a PS5 myself. Just a PS4. I think I still have it. I gotta get it set up too for Theater Rhythm, I think. Wait, what is this conversation? Sudan? I'm gonna have to catch up. I don't know what that's about. Oh man, this needs to hit. This needs to be good. Please be good. I am bad at everything. Oh, jeez. At least I killed one fish. I got that going for me. You should give yourself more credit, Blitzball. You're good playing this game, doing your OSGs, playing it a different way. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like I gotta do like a real challenge though. I gotta be like Masters mod. Then I feel like I'm on top of the world. Nah. I mean, the big thing for me is I do really enjoy playing this game. This is great. I mean, it's a great game. It's fantastic. If you have a PlayStation 4, that would also work. Yeah, we can figure out something. Yeah, whatever, yeah. So you're looking to do like a walkthrough? To be fair, Elemental really sucks. That makes me feel better, yeah. I could attempt Dark Anima? Oh no, I I am living vicariously through you, Adamance, with Dark Anima. When you when you finally beat Dark Anima, I'm gonna take it as I beat Dark Anima. I'm gonna exist in that joy. I'm just gonna totally latch on. I'm be very parasocial about it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be in chat saying we beat Dark Anima as if I did anything. Oh my gosh. Penance with auto haste? That's not. No, thank you. Yeah, let me set up my PS4 today. I'll see if I can find it and I'll set it up and see if I've got. I should have Final Fantasy down. I have Final Fantasy down on like 7 different platforms. If not, I'll just get it. Yeah. We celebrate together. Yeah, it's a very fair relationship. You do all the work and then I take credit, like in some sort of like we did it way. that's how I've got it worked out. Yeah. Really showing up again to see on the project, even though I didn't do anything. Yeah, I've got to fix the fort. Can I just do it now? I might crash stream. Give me a second. I might break everything. Surely this breaks stream. Oh, I don't know if I can.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
Yep, it's locked. I can't change the output right now. But it's definitely at 4K.
I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun.
Waiting for disconnect.
I was in a foreign world.
No, I can't change it. It wants me to end stream to change it. I mean, I could technically do that. I could end stream and then restart it, joining to the same stream, but I don't care that much. It'll just be laggy. Recently been watching YouTubers play the Masters Challenge mod. My god, it's so challenging. You should try it one day. Yeah, I did a few streams of it. I'm at like Synth Spawn GUI, and I think I think I just need to like think more about the attack pattern.
Please take me to them.
Yeah, it's so tough. It's so tough. It is a mod.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
All right, gonna meet up with Lulu and Yuna here.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem?
I mean, he's been trying to tell him.
Dead.
He's like, hey, man, I got problems because I'm from Xanarkand. And they're like, nah, you aren't. Don't worry about it. Criffian, the evil genius.
Filled with grief over their own death.
Criffian is the source of all my pain in Final Fantasy at this point.
To live on. And resent those still alive.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
You see, they envy the living.
Criffian is my Jekt when I play the Masters mod. He's just in the corner saying, you can't do it, kid. That you're not the only one.
Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living. Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far.
Do you have a way that I can privately contact you, Blitzballmania? Am I right in thinking that you said you have a PlayStation 4? Yeah, I should have a PlayStation 4. The best way to contact me is probably Discord. That's like the I think I use most of all. Source of all my pain, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you don't have Discord, I also have an email. I think it's like collab.blitzball@gmail.com. I think it's on my YouTube channel. I think. Let me double check. Make sure I'm not lying. Yeah, collab.blitzball@gmail.com. Blitz, the server needs a Lulu Glaze channel. I don't think it does. If I make a Lulu Glaze channel, I am going to make it so you get like a role that gives you the channel, but then it takes away all other channels. It's like the one channel you can go in is the Lulu one at that point. You like it's like you can never go back. It's what it is. It's a permanent decision that you will be stuck in the channel until you make a new Discord account. I'm so new to Discord, I don't even know how to copy a link to send to someone. No, I can help with that. Yeah, you can set like a Discord link that never expires. And then like put it in like your put it on your channel or something. I really like Discord because it's kind of like a cool. It's like a good like forum for like images, videos, conversation. Like there's all sorts of media you can share through it. Found out the other day who summons Penance in the Calm Lands. It's you, Yevon, who summons him. Nice, nice. There's so much stuff. I feel like I knew that at one point, but
all we can do
it's been so long.
Protect her along the way until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Until she defeats sin.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no
this is
next time.
Oh man.
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
There's two like there is two inevitables in this chat, and it is Lulu love and Kamari hate. It is true. Oh, what do I do with Kamari? Let's go up.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Is he now? I should probably get the treasure.
Huh?
Also help this child.
Whoa!
Nice. Glazing is done to a donut, and that's the end of it. If Donuts has anything to say about it, that's the end of it. It's the end of the terminology.
On to the temple, where we pray for victory. Go! High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Kilika Temple here. Yep. Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Laka. Praying for victories, oh good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying Blitzball?
Is this really the time?
Yeah, that's definitely a thing with cosplaying. Making sure like it covers all the bits.
For their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
All right. I think we got all we need. Got all we need. The girl's gotta stay put in that dress. That's fair.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
Yuna staring at me, thinking,
ask you,
bro, all
do
these
you mind
fiends fast. They so fast. Please, God, come with us. We know you learn haste. Please, we're begging you.
He's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
To cast haste.
What? What do you mean?
It's just that... Well...
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
Oh, man.
My apologies.
Fan of the, you're a fan of the wife in the Lulu dress? That's fair, Mugetsu. Very lucky. Yeah. You sent a GIF in the Discord on how it got you? I gotta pull up the Discord now. What are you sending? What are you sending in the Discord? What are you sending in the Discord? That's how you're feeling right there. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Oh man. For those who missed it, it's a man with glasses. He pulls him down and then just he zooms in. He's intently focused on the thing at hand.
Kimari, why don't you use Lancet on it?
What's a lancet?
Normally, it's a skill that weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
I think it'd be a cool mod to change the overdrives that Kimari learns. I was talking to Cariffian about it, and Cariffian didn't think that you could add more, because a lot of it is replacing like an overdrive that exists, which makes sense to me. But changing it up would be interesting. To reiterate, you're super mega lucky. Oh man. Wario only learned self-destruct. We did have him learn self-destruct in his only run. We did do that. Oh my goodness. Man. I don't want to be greedy, but I sure would like a turn at the video game. If these bees would stop stinging me. Ooh, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Even after the Sin Spawn fight, even after the temple, going back through, I don't know. I don't think I can beat Ochu. I just don't see it. Your wedding night was Halloween of 2019, October 31st. And it was Tim Burton themed. That's pretty sick. You see, your little sister was Coraline and the Ring Bearer. Nice. It can say bad breath, but it's actually self-destruct. That's a good point, Donuts. The mod I'm thinking of is every single thing remains the same with Kimari's overdrives. All the names remain the same, but they all just self-destruct. That is the idea. Yeah, we'll get that going. It's just, you're like, I'm gonna use Seed Cannon, and Kimari is burst into flames. That's not good. Got myself a Lux Sphere.
Who do you think you are?
Sorry, I interrupted that. Tita says a line where he says, "Yuna Aeon now," and Lulu goes, "Who do you think you are?" Saying things like that. Try and get everyone in as I can. Get everyone a little bit of A little bit of experience. I don't normally swap people out, to be honest, but I
can take care of those alone, huh?
Are you sure, buddy? But okay. I'm unsure on this mod, like what my handicap is gonna be, like what my area of challenge is going to be. So I'm trying to get everyone in just to get some form of experience, so I don't, you know, need Yuna, but she has no levels or something like that. That sounds great. Never done cosplay myself. Yeah, I haven't either, really. I mean, like, I've dressed up for, like, Halloween and stuff. But, never for, like, cosplay, per se. Like, it's like,
Please, fight with us.
it's like I'm cosplaying, but, like, it's just Halloween. One year for Halloween, we threw a party themed around the anime Bleach. We were Renji and she was Rukia. Nice, nice. Oh, welcome to stream, Crifian. The myth, the legend, the hero... my personal enemy when it comes to finishing the Masters mod, Crifian. Welcome to stream. I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, Crifian's the creator of this mod, so all enemies have auto haste, and they are fast. Yeah. If I was hot, I'd try a Shiva cosplay. Nah, you got just go for it. Just go for the Shiva cosplay. I think people are very self-critical. I think people are I think you go for it. I think people are just very self-critical of themselves. I just do it. Yeah. Who'd have thought? Oh man. Wait, did I? Oh, I'm so stupid. I moved the wrong way. Oh, this is awful. I lose a sphere grid level for that. So maybe not for Halloween either. Yeah. I'm actually curious, Crifian. Since I got you in chat, I'm gonna poll you a question. Who do you think is the hardest fight? Like, what do you think? Like, I'm gonna have the hardest issues? Because my guess was underwater Sin Spawn after Kilika, which has not been after Besaid, which has not been the case. It wasn't that hard, and then Chocobo Eater. Those are my two guesses for hardest. But I'm curious what you think. Is it just all the Seymour fights? I mean, Penance is also like a gimme, I feel. I feel like Penance has gotta be challenging. Yeah, in this mod, yeah. Yeah, like, where do you think Haste is like? Yeah, I think maybe even me and High Road, depending on my party comp, could be hard. Like, if I encounter dual horns and then I get gored with like Yuna and Lulu in the party, then like sucks to be me, I guess.
Newbie here.
Sorry.
Posted one of your favorite joke videos on the internet in the server. Nice, nice. I'll check it out. Oh, I need to let me get Yuna in here.
All right.
Yuna Aeon now. Unaleska is going to be something. Well, for this, I'm not going to use evading counter from farming Blitzball. I might customize it after fighting the Sandragora, but I think I'm going to try to play like without the abuse of that. Won't you allow yourself using probably Seymour Flux, Overdrive Sin, and Braska's Final Aeon? Penance, of course. Nice, nice. That's interesting. I think Shannon Dorda said the same thing. Because they had mentioned like Overdrive Sin might be a problem. Depending on how that goes. That's 2 votes for Overdrive Sin. Your wife is into Halloween, I'm not. That's fair. I'm like, I enjoy Halloween, but I don't normally like decorate myself. Like I'll go to like a friend's party or something like that, right? Like that's like I'm down for it. I think it's really fun, but I don't like I don't throw the party, if that makes sense. Like I'm always down to attend though, which is very lazy of me. You're like I'm down to show up for all your hard work. Yeah. Unoeska is kind of balanced around the turn order. I mean, I guess the question with Unoeska is, do we customize Death Proof? Do we customize, you know, those proofs that we've used in the past to make the fight super easy? And if we do, then maybe it is a super easy fight. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Tattoo Itachi. Nice. Owen? Overdrive Sin is just a DPS check, though. Yeah, it will be. It will be the DPS check.
These stone steps have a history, you know.
You were a dinosaur for Halloween last year?
Yep.
What kind of dinosaur?
Trained here at his peak.
No customize? I'm trying not to, like, cheese customizations with, like, Death Proof and Evading Counter, and then, like, you know, I just, I win .armor or whatever. Now, I'm always curious, because I was a pirate one year, and then I was, like a Fallout costume another year for Halloween. Those are, like, my two. I don't know what I'm going to do this year. I was thinking about being, like, a ghoul, like, from Fallout, like, the previous year. That was my initial thought. T-Rex? Nice. Nothing wrong with the classics. You ban customize as a whole. That's kind of fun though, because like that means the drops are worth so much more, right? Like the drops of what you get matter so much. Sin cosplay win. I'm gonna need a lot of paper mache. Let me tell you. I'm gonna need an ungodly amount of paper mache with this Sin cosplay. Oh my gosh. 1-to-1 scale. Oh my gosh. I think we get Yuna in here and then Nulltide. Get on the floor, everyone to the dinosaur. I was a slice of pizza the year before and a pickle the year before that. Nice. Respect for the pickle, honestly. I just never know what to dress up as. Like a friend of mine was Jigsaw, not Jigsaw, whatever the puppet was from Saw. Is that Jigsaw? Jigsaw's the dude. But then there's also like the puppet. A friend of mine, they were like the puppet. Yeah. At one point. That was interesting. Let's just fire. When I was 10, I think I was Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was exciting. Just a completely inappropriate costume for my age, but you know, sometimes that's how it is. You just think of Chris Chan. Oh yeah, that situation took like a bad turn, right? Like that was like not great. Because Chris Chan, was that the Sonichu thing? When you're Wonder Woman for a Halloween, just 'cause you thought it was funny? No, get it. I'm here for it. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you gotta be Wonder Woman. Did I stutter everyone I met? No, I was 10, so yeah, did not do that. I should have. That would have been something. Can you imagine? People will be talking about it to this day. They'll be like, "What was your weirdest Halloween costume?" Well, the 10-year-old kept on trying to like stun us. You know, he got to use the stunner on all of us, but he was 10, so like we had to play along. So we were all just laying in the pavement. Then he started drinking beer, which I thought was inappropriate for a 10-year-old, but it is Halloween, so you know, let him live his life. I don't know anything about that person except they did crimes. Yeah, I think it was one of those things where like they had like a very interesting like I don't even know what to call it, like a mascot or something. Like they made like a Sonichu like comic thing, and then like it just went really bad, like for how people treated it versus how they were. I you know what it feels like? It feels like they weren't ready for like the eyes that were on it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. The summary of what I heard is just it was just bad. It was just a bad time. No one's having a good time. One time someone gave you a bag of weed for Halloween when you were 15. Oh man. Well, you did just say what? You said you're 6'8" when you were 15. How tall were you? Because that maybe they're like, oh, this guy's 20. You know, like maybe they're thinking, you know, the height's throwing them off. Swanton bombs all night. Yeah, I did not go as Jeff Hardy. Oh my gosh. Gotta go with Shawn Michaels. I gotta super kick everyone I see. Gotta absolutely clock him in the jaw. Oh man. At 15 you were 6'3". My gosh. Because I'm trying to think, like back when I was in high school, if I had any classmates that were 6'3". Maybe? I feel like that's kind of rare. A question. The series of Blitzball that you do, you play on the Final Fantasy X game, right? Graphics and overlay seem different than the base 10. Yeah, so I play two different versions. I play Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. The one that looks different is probably X-2. So there is Blitzball in X-2. It's just like a manager mode. But yeah, I play both versions. I don't really do any modifying of the UI, like the user interface. Like it should just all be the same for the most part. But I do edit the game, like the players, like their level and stuff. Who's out here giving out free drugs? That's money. Yeah, that was the crazy thing. Like growing up, they're like, you know, someone's gonna give you drugs and like try to get you addicted. And now, as an adult, I'm like, no one's giving away drugs. They're so expensive. Like no one's doing that. Not that I've heard. That's just not. That's crazy.
And are left behind in its wake.
Or is Brock doing bad shooting star presses?
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that
I was just
when I
Goldberg and
started
injured
seriously
everyone on the
considering
roster.
Becoming a guardian.
Did you ever get the Blitzball player's stat growth document? I don't know if I did. Did you send it to me? Let me check my email. I feel like I did not see anything come through, but maybe I didn't see it. Huh. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, if you wanna send it to me in like Discord or like email or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, you want to put it on Adam's server, I can grab it. I think a lot of other people will be interested too, so that'll be great. It's wild to me that it's still such a community for Final Fantasy X. It's great to see. I always feel silly grabbing extract. Like I always skip it. I just never use it. Like I'm never like, oh boy, I wish I had extract speed. You know, and this would be more tempting if it was like like 3, and then like there was like a strength plus 3 behind the extract speed or something. But like, there's just never a reason for me to grab it. My mom used to religiously check every damn piece of candy.
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is such a parent thing to do. Which I mean, I don't think it's bad. I just don't. You know. I just don't think it's likely that people are. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking ignorant. Maybe there's evidence that it's happened before, but yeah. I mean, that is a good parent to like care enough to be like, okay, my child should not be poisoned. That's on my checklist today. You know, my child must live. Very important. Like Hulk Hogan, except I'm not racist and haven't had a leaked tape. Yeah, he's a little bit wild.
Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much
Yeah, I only found out about it because Jim Norton, I watch a lot of stand-up, and he had a joke where he said something like, I always thought Hulk Hogan's leg drop was so stupid as a finisher, but now I'm surprised he didn't kill anyone after that tape, and it was so stupid. Such a funny joke, but I was like, come on, man.
I could never be what Chapu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Yeah, in WWE games, you always make a 7-foot tall dude who's super like lightweight. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played a game since like 2009, SmackDown vs. Raw, but like, or it was maybe 2010. But
that's for sure. Best not to go there.
Yeah, like you just start clipping, like you do like the 619, and you start clipping through like the ring and stuff. It's just crazy. Parents do the candy tax on Halloween. They do. They do. I lost all my candy one year. This is actually Easter. This happened. We learned how to gamble, and I'm not good at gambling, and I lost all my candy. I was so sad. I got absolutely taken in. Like my cousins just, dude. I was like penniless on the road. Like I was candyless on the road. Just the only thing I had was like jelly beans. Those are the only things I had left. They just absolutely cleaned me out. I should be happy I didn't meet a bookie. I'd be in debt to this day.
The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why are you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
So what's your
I owe someone 7 Snickers or something like that. I don't know.
Best again? Ha! It's too bad you're best.
Yeah, it was tragic. I was so sad. Now I don't gamble, so I guess it was a lesson in like candy rather than money, I suppose.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
Yeah, they were ruthless.
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jecht was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jecht. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him...
I'm like one of the only people on earth that likes candy corn. Never in my first choice, but I like it. Yeah, that is like a unique one. I feel like jelly beans and candy corn are like the bottom tier. Like for most people. I mean, honestly, bottom tier for me. I think jelly beans edge out candy corn. But I don't want either one. Honestly, I'm just not much of like a fruit candy person. You know what I mean? Like fruit by the foot does not interest me. Lord O'Holland, guide our feet.
Lord O'Holland, guide our feet.
Stand and watch.
A summoner, are you?
My name is
You love sour fruity candy?
the Isle of Bisay.
Oh, that might be the exception, actually. Warheads slap.
So you're High Summoner Braska's daughter.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a different archetype.
My.
I didn't really consider. Yeah, sour fruity candy is good. Just fruity candy is like, it's fine. Sweet and salty's top tier, I would say. Sweet and salty is like the best. Sweet. I mean, an offshoot of sweet and salty is like chocolate peanut butter. Like that's gold.
I have need of only one guardian, right, Bartello?
I also like dark chocolate. I feel like people don't like it as much as milk chocolate because it's not as sweet, but I think it's good.
I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter. Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either. So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
As a kid, I would play Beyblades with the kids around the block and we would wager parts. Nice. I never played Beyblades really. I don't know the name of this game, but I'm gonna maybe unlock a core memory for some of you. There was a show with like luchadors on it, like an animated kid show with luchadors, right? And one had like the Flea, and like it was a big show. And I want to say in Mexico, they crafted like these like metal like circular tin things that were like playing pieces for this game. And you would like flip the, I forget how the game was played, but you would like flip the, you would like battle them or something, and then like you would, yeah, Mucha Lucha, yeah, that was it actually, I think. And you would like battle them, right? And if you won like the battle with the, I don't remember how it worked. You would like win the other person's like little tin guy. I remember that broke apart a friendship. Actually, it was me and three other friends. One of them went to Mexico, came back with these pieces to play, and gave us all some. And then one of them, like one of the guys, lost his piece, and then he lost it fair and square. To be fair, I wasn't involved in the duel or whatever. He lost it fair and square. But he couldn't handle it. He was like, I'm taking it. I don't care that I lost. I'm taking it. It's mine. And then my other friend was like, no, I'm taking it. And then they get a little bit of a physical scuffle. And then, tears were had. The jumping beans. I think it was jumping beans. I think. I could be wrong. But yeah, a lot of tears. A lot of sadness. And eventually, our four became three. It was such a shame too, because like I think I was like in this situation and I was completely uninvolved, so I was like, I don't know what to do here. Like I don't care like who gets what, because I didn't own these to begin with. Like they're not mine. But yeah, he really wanted a specific character and he lost it and he just couldn't handle it.
Not a guardian, you say?
It was crazy. There was some drama. It was nuts. They were super big on Beyblade and Bakugan. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to look it up, like Mucha Lucha jumping beans. It's been so long since I've seen these. I actually wonder what that guy's up to now. I'm the worst. One of my worst traits is like a person, is I just never keep up with people. Like I lose contact and I'm never the one to reach out, and I really should be better at that. But, yeah.
Only guardians allowed. Well, I guess it's too late now.
Who we romancing? Oh, I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I've just been choosing random everything, so maybe we'll just do random. I think maybe I should actually, like, cheat and, like, set it, like, with an editor. I don't know. Because I'm trying to think who I never romance. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think, like, who do I just never talk to. It might... I don't know, man. Who is it? I always get Lulu. Lulu seems to always be the one I get. I got Kamari last time, thankfully, because I edited it in. Wait, what am I doing? I'm just throwing the game right now. This is not how you do this puzzle. Let me get rid of the ghost here. I don't need it. You'll have to think about it. You're gonna post a pic of your jumping bean collection on the server? Nice. No, definitely post. I'll take a look. I genuinely, like, I remembered the thing, but I had no idea what it was called. Like, I completely forgot. You know what I mean? Like, I just completely forgot everything about it. But yeah, this was the same. I think I've talked about this guy before. The guy who got the jumping beans. This is the same guy I played Yu-Gi-Oh with growing up, and he was so good. And sometimes he would just say things about the game where I was like, I don't think that's how that works, but also, like, I don't know enough to argue. I just never won a game. Can you get Orin? That's a good point. I don't know if we've done Orin yet. Yeah, for all I know he was playing Yu-Gi-Oh correctly, but I always felt like that's not how that card works. Those are two normal monsters, and I haven't seen a spell. You know? Upload your Sphere Master video? Nice. I'll take a look. Is it just like, what did you end up filling out with, though? Like, did you do all the luck? Did you do, like, MP? Like, what was the vibes? You post the jumping beans? I will look at your beans. Sorry. That was inappropriate. That was disgusting. What if we have them all same level of affection? Oh, that's a good question. I actually don't know. You could probably do that and just see. You know what I think it probably would do? It would probably just do whoever's first in the list. Which is kind of like a, I don't know, kind of a bummer, I guess. Oh, nice.
Whoa, whoa!
It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
That's his name, Musclehead. First name, man last. Should make a separate save and experiment that way.
She could be excommunicated.
Maybe later. My thought process is what I like with the experimentation. I want to do another, like, it's been like a couple years since I've done this, but I want to do another Breaking Final Fantasy with the save editor stream, which is like we start Operation Nihem, but then we teleport to another area of the game, like the Calm Lands, to see what's happening there. Are those beans the ones you remember? No, the ones I remember are like small, like tins. Like they're like they're like I feel like the jumping beans might have been an aspect of it, but you won like small tins, like circular, like
That's what we call an aeon.
Gosh, where I'm trying to see if I can find it. Oh, I think I found it.
So
Oh, that's a video though. I don't want to. I want like a picture of it.
All her heart for a way to defeat sin.
It's called Tazo de Metal Golden Mucha. What is that?
There was something I didn't tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there in the temple, I knew it from my childhood.
Oh, I think they're called Mucha Lucha Tazos.
Sphera and Xanarkin were connected. Somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
My wife has a Seymour tattoo on her upper right thigh. Nice. She said, that's, I felt targeted to Ryuji. I see the at. I see the at there. Who was going to be Ifrit? Wasn't it like Donuts was Shiva? Mugetsu was, what, Bahamut? Ryuji was Yojimbo? Who's Ifrit? Ifrit is, let me decide here. Let me decide. You know what? I think I know who deserves to be Ifrit. Wait, you're Ifrit, Mugetsu? Sure. me. Mugetsu. All right. I want Blitzball Mania to get Kamari on his bare chest, like jacked. Just a full Kamari from like neck to like belly button. Just full Kamari. Oh man. When do you recommend start playing Blitzball after you're in the airship? It depends on what you're looking for. If you want to break into Riku's path early before Chocobo Eater, I would play it right after Luca for a level 1 key sphere. If you want to just get Waka's overdrives, I would also play it right after Luca because the attack reels earlier means better. If you are looking for the celestial weapon, I would do it after you have the ability to customize World Champion. Because there's no reason to get it before then, right? Like, who cares? Yeah, it depends on what you're looking to do with Blitzball. If you want to break damage limit in Guada Salam, then play to Guada Salam and play 600 matches for 60 Dark Matter.
What do you
Can I do that, Blitz? Can I afford it? No. It's not a consideration of money. It's a consideration of a full-size Kamari tattoo on my chest. That's the big consideration. Yeah, your tats are themed around death, so it wouldn't work. You gotta have a dead Kamari then. That's probably not what Ryuji's asking for. Ugetsu means moonless night. Nice. What language does it mean that in? I actually don't. I'm not familiar with the.
Nothing to fear. The hero's here.
With the language, I don't think. What if it was paid for? Nah. I think it would have to be dead ass. It would probably have to be a membership goal. It would have to be like I would have to be paid to do it. Like that's the equivalent. It'd have to be like 500 members, and I'm I get the Kamari tattoo, but not a full chest one. Am I not fighting Ochu? I am gonna fight Ochu, but I want to get to the save sphere. So I want to like get a little bit of fighting in, save, and then fight him. Like Square Enix sponsor me to do it. Nah, they wouldn't care to sponsor me to do it. What do they sponsor me? It depends on what they want me to do. Like we're talking. I gotta be real here. We're talking cold hard currency now. I mean, you know, if they're like, we're gonna sponsor you for $3, I'm like, no, thank you. Oh, is that kanji then? For the moonless. Nice. I don't know if I can do this. Let's see. Let's try. Let's try our best. I do have Yuna, so theoretically this is so easy, right? Theoretically this is so simple. Company halt. Oh no, they're not here anymore. What a bummer. Hello. What's Japanese for hornless? Oh man. Of course. You know, I probably should start with Ifrit actually. The lack of Ronto is appalling. Oh, give me a moment. Give me a second. Give me a second. Is he immune to delay? I forget. Oh no, he's not. Nice. I just feel like Aeons can like cheese so many fights. I almost feel bad about this. Nice. Frames are dying. Yeah, it's the 4K. Sorry, guys. Let me give it a second to catch up. Alright, looks better on my side. So you'll have to let me know if it's still happening. Oh, maybe I Sonic because I don't want him to have 2 turns in a row. That seems annoying. It's kind of the same, isn't it? Alright. I really should have started with Ifrit here. He got me. Question is my team in trouble? It's been so long since I've been able to summon Aeons to tank things like Earthquake and stuff. Let's get Kamari in here. Dang it. Let me get Lulu in here. Alright, Mugetsu, you gotta save me here. What's my mania? If I stream, forget 4K, I'm streaming 420, 740p. Give me the earthquake. Give me all you got. Oh, he did. That got me. Yep, he got me. That haste is nasty. I was hoping to cast fire on myself. Alright, surely this works. Alright, I did it correctly that time, thank goodness. Bro. Who's not poisoned? Oh, man. Is he gonna go to sleep and earthquake me? Not quite, okay. Alright, Lulu. You die for the squad. That was Lulu's final breath for that. Hey, we got MP Sphere. Explosive memories, jeez. Lulu, always a fan favorite. Would I watch that stream quality? Maybe. It depends on the on what it looks like. Yeah. Now, I hate to be that guy. Check your quality and make sure you're on 1080p, maybe? I don't know. I'm not getting lag on my end, but also, like, I definitely messed up setting up stream today. Like, it should not be in 4K, and I think that's causing a lot of issues.
Off to Luca at last.
It's causing a whole swath of issues.
So rest up on the way, yeah?
Which you could rob that old lady. Bro, she just... What, bro? Come on, man. Sin just attacked the village. You can't be robbing old ladies at a time like this. Can't be robbing old ladies at a time like this. It's okay now? Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. The source of it all is the 4K, I think, because I've had issues with it before. So I just needed to not set that in. When I updated OBS, I think I just set it to 4K because that's what my screen's at. You want to rob Kamari of something? Oh, I'm sure you do. I believe you. Oh man. Alrighty. Such a good thought to make these sway. It really adds so much, you know, so much to the idea of being on a boat. If everything was just standing still, like, it would really, really kind of kill the theme. Hey, I know what E means. Hey. What do you know? Hello there, Wants. I wants you to leave our summoner alone. I'm a guardian, buddy. That's right. You better go running. Skedaddle. Scram.
What y'all talking about?
Who are you supposed to be?
How do I feel on today's Ronso fun of the day? It's been a good day. It's been a good day.
You know,
Got a few new people I saw.
Said something about winning the
We
cup.
playing through the auto haste mod. It's been great. You know.
Don't call him that.
Props to Griffian for doing all that work to get it working.
Got what it
You
takes
know.
to win the cup.
Well, they do now that I'm here.
I think it's a fun little like adjustment because there's so many things I expect out of fights, but everything's so different now. Like. Not like dramatically so, but it's different enough for me to have to think like, oh wait, what do I do? What do I want to do here? You know.
There is.
I mean, talking about hardcore mode. Like I want to say, I could be wrong on this. I want to say Blitz Ace is doing this mod, and like a 30% increase of like enemies' HP or something like that. Like combining two different changes to like make it really hard. So I mean I'm really excited to check that out because that'll be absolutely just like good luck. Good luck. If anyone can do it, Blitz Ace can do it.
They were being rude, and I do believe your Xanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
You got 248 bullets and you got Lightning Dancer? Nice.
Sir Jecht used to always tell me stories.
That's quite a few more. Like, how did you count? Because like I do it in sets of 10 or 20. I do like 20 and then I pause and I'm like, check a set off. Hope if Final Fantasy X gets an HD remake, they give Lulu some physics. I know you do, Mugetsu. I know you do.
As if I had a place to show her.
They have really like I'm gonna be honest, for lack of a better term, they have very horny camera angles in this game, I would argue. I wonder if they'd keep those in.
You'll take responsibility.
Relax, he's bound to know someone in Luca.
And if not?
He could always join a Blitz team.
I want Kamari has to get more Unreal Engine. Give Kamari a BBL.
Just leaving him in Luca?
What do you want me to do?
Oh
He
man.
wants to make him a guardian.
Oh yeah, jeez. There's that too, eh?
And whose fault is that?
Not mine. It is mine, huh?
What I like Lulu physics? I have no input. I'm just here for the show.
Because he's Sir Jecht's son.
Yeah, if there's a built-in dodge counter, that'd be nice. I personally think it should be cumulative. It should be like 300 bolts dodge, but it should just be like over the lifetime. Like if you get struck, it doesn't count. Like it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. That's all you have to say?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Do I want Unreal Kamari assets? Ryuji, I would like a remake of 10, but this feels like a trap question. I feel like this is entrapment. Oh man.
Tell him he should.
Should what?
Become Yuna's guardian.
Why me?
Because Yuna can't.
Why not?
He hates his father. What he
Mugetsu and Ryuji right now are they're that meme of like two like hands like
I want you to be
meeting,
my guardian.
and like it's like they're just agreeing physics.
Are you being more sensitive?
Oh my gosh.
I'll try talking to him after the tournament.
Be discreet.
I know. It's his decision. He doesn't like his father.
Apparently, he told Yuna as much.
Hating your own father, huh? Sounds like a luxury to me. I don't even remember my parents. Can't say how I feel about them.
I was 5 then, so I remember mine a little.
Damn it.
You think if we ever got like a pre-journey with Braska and stuff,
Sin just takes everything away
we'd meet
from
Waka's parents? I think so. Be interesting. That should be it. Yep, there it is. Blitz does want physics. I want blitzball physics. That's what I'm saying, Ryuji. You might blitzball physics.
Well, trying to follow in my footsteps, are you? I usually charge for lessons.
It's unclear how Tidus can knock someone clear out of the sphere pool in Xanarkand, but not in Luca. If anything, when a Ronso tackles someone, they should be blown into the stands, just like the FMV.
Can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy. You're not the only one. No one else can do it.
Remember when I did that fan-made prologue of Braska? Yeah. Yeah, no, it was great. It was fun. Aren't the blitzballs usually covered up? What do you mean? I'm confused. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do this. I've never failed it before. Well, since I've learned how to do it. I don't even know the number you need to get, to be honest.
The best? Yeah, right.
Whoa! What's that called?
Doesn't have a name.
I like the idea of Waka being like, show it to us one more time, and then he proceeds to knock out all the Aurochs. Because that's what Jack Shot is. Just, everyone line up right in front of the ball. Don't worry, I'm going to show you something real cool. I'm going to give you all concussions. We're going to have to do some signings for contracts and to get the Luca, because a few of you are going to be out of commission.
That was the eject shot, wasn't it?
What is Sarave stock? What is that? I don't know what that is. Do I agree that it would raise Sarave stock? What is? Do I Google this?
Sir showed it to me when I was a child.
Is that a lotion company?
He called it the Sublimely Magnificent Eject Shot Mark III.
Huh. Stupid name, huh? You know what? There is no Mark I or Mark II, you know? My old man said the name Mark III was just something to hook the crowd.
You know what
He said
blitzballs
they'd
I'm
come
talking
back
about.
every night expecting to see Mark I and Mark II.
Do I love
Man,
my chat?
They really did come
No,
back.
chat's great.
I used to.
I talk about that all the
So
time.
mad.
You know, it's fun to bounce off chat with streaming and stuff. That's like the big difference between like recording, right? Like I'm just talking to a wall that can't talk back.
Is he alive?
And eventually people will comment, but
I don't know.
stream is so much
Sir
more
Jack was
interactive.
my father's guardian.
So he's famous here too?
Yes. So, if anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
Uh-huh.
What would you do if you found him?
Who knows? I thought he died 10 years ago. Well... I'd probably just smack him one. After everything he put Mom and me through. And because he was famous, I was always... Well, you should know, Yuna.
Hmm?
Your father's famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him, right?
Hmm.
Ain't it
That's
tough?
what I thought. I thought it was going to be a lotion brand.
It is hard to follow in his footsteps as a summoner.
How do I rank my chat on a scale of stay away from the summoner to you are Kamari's friend?
I think.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to rate on that scale.
Much to honor about my old man, that's for sure.
You shouldn't say that
And
about
with streaming, you get to interact with freaky frogs like me and Ryuji. Oh my gosh. Oh, the cult. I forgot about the cult. I forgot we were in a cult. Man, it's tiring. Sometimes you just forget, like, you gotta do cult-like behavior.
Would come to Luca. He never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right. Sure, I had told Waka I'd help him win the tournament, but I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all anymore.
Nice. Alrighty. That's the most meathead thing I've ever typed. Oh my gosh. That's fair. That's fair. I respect it. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I think we've gotten where I wanted to go. Yeah. I'm seeing if there's anyone I can redirect to, anyone live. I don't see anyone like live. You know what I mean? Like, there's no one. No one's live doing Final Fantasy X stuff. There's some 14 players. Alright, I'm gonna leave you a video to go see. Highly recommend you all check this out. All right. Your home. Rage yourself. Your homework, if you so choose to have the time to do it, is check out this video. But yeah, I have to raid someone live, like live on like in a live stream, someone in a live stream that allows me to raid them. Yeah, but. Anyways, I put the video in chat. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we will continue the auto haste run. I think it'll be fun. It'll be great. It'll be beautiful. It'll be perfect. But, yeah, perfect. All right, well, thank you all so much. See you next time.